Boom, yo, you done know it's me, MC Bushkin, MC Bushka, MC Bushman, the girl, them saucepan. And listen, it's my check the MC Bushwax. When I'm on a mic, I deal with the facts, with all the boom tracks. You don't relax. Hey, listen, if you want the facts, make sure you log in to this one A, you know, this podcast. Yo, Shizzio, this one is gone. It's absolutely cool, you know. My gosh.
Shizzio Show. Finished.
Street life is the only life that we know. Ghetto life, down in the ghetto we born and grow. No, no, no.
Okay, Happy New Year 2025. We gets it in, baby. And trust me, you cannot have a new year starting. Bro, my mind is blown, fam. You get me? Man have achieved goals in January already, bro. Because let me tell you something. There's legends out here and then there's fucking legends. You get what I'm saying? And we are honored. If I had the funding, I would have had the red carpet. I would have had the rose bearers. You get me? You get me? The rose bearers come like Zamunda up in this motherfucker. Ladies and gentlemen, founding forefather, godfather, all them words. MC Bushkin is in the building.
Love, man. No, we got them intros there.
No, it's true though, man. Bro. Thank you so much.
No, thank you. And again, it's been a long time coming, but time is right. Fresh new year, fresh start. So yeah, man, everything.
We have been talking, so appreciate it.
No,
if you told the younger me that I would be friends with MC Bushkin, bro, I would have told that person, fuck off, bro. You get me? But absolute long linear heritage career, bro. 30 years plus.
Yeah. We
get into that. How are you, firstly, sir?
No, I'm good, man. Loving it, man. Good as gold, man. Energy.
2025. Do you do this New Year's thing? Is it another year? How do you see it? Firstly, do you set goals or?
Yeah, man, I'm always goal setting. Like, yeah, man, my kind of thing, I go away, you understand, reset, you understand, time to have downtime, think and plan for the year and see what's going to happen and, you understand, forecast and, yeah, man, just kind of balance back myself. You know, January is a kind of quiet month in the industry, so time I go away, holidays and, yeah.
But you're forever active though, bro.
Boy.
I don't know if there's anyone more active than MC Bushkin.
God, it's good, man, and again, people always say to me, B, how come you're, there you don't stop wearing. I just say, you know what, I love it. I genuinely love it. Like, I love it. I want to get up every morning. I want to wake up early. As I'm up, I'm like, yo, my phone's popping and there's a billion and one thing to do. And I'm just on it.
I think to have the career that you've had, when people see you in the dance, you have to genuinely love it. You can't fake that. You can't fake a 30-year career, bro.
Yeah, 100.
No doubt. Hundreds of thousands, millions of people have seen you in the dance, and you're there in it. You're not just there for work. You can tell, bro. Like, you get what I'm saying? And I suppose when you're holding the mic, you can't just be there for work.
Yeah.
Because there's the key word which I'll bring in, which is vibes. You get me? Which is your thing. You get me? You can't bring vibes if for work.
Yeah, that's
if you
right.
ain't got it in your blood. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
But all right, cool. We're gonna get to all of this, bruv. Let's go way back. Come on, bruv. Born and bred where, sir?
North London, man. I'm representing North London, you understand? Whittington Hospital, Archway. Sorry, North Middlesex Hospital.
Right.
Is where I actually was born, you understand?
Yeah.
And then I'm Archway. My parents are like Tottenham, you understand? My mum's actually.
So you're born and bred in Tottenham?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then, you understand, I moved down to Hornsey. Originally, I've done the whole North London tour.
You've done it all?
Yeah, Hornsey.
Always stayed north?
Always been north though, you
didn't want to venture to a little east thing, like a little Walthamstow and cross the little border there, bro?
Nah. But I mean, you know what, my family big up East London. I'm a man, I go everywhere anyway, you understand? And my family is in East London, Hackney, you understand? So I did spend a good amount of time over there, Pembury Estate, Stoke Newton, you understand? So I would always back and forth, and people who really know the thing, East and North is, like, I don't know about nowadays so much, but when I was growing up, East and North was almost one, you know. It's only one long road that separates East and North, you know. Like, it was East and North, you understand? West is its own kind of thing, and Northwest is its own kind of thing.
And South is its own.
You understand? So, yeah, but people, again, when people look at South as well, South's different, you know, because if you look on a map, like, East,
is huge,
North,
though, isn't it?
and West can almost all fit into South.
Yes.
It's that big.
I don't think people realise
Yeah,
that.
people just don't realise that. When they're hearing everyone, when you go Rave, you say, South London, everyone makes up noise. South London is so much bigger than everywhere else.
Yeah.
You understand? So,
Facts. Parents are from where, sir?
my mum's people is from Antigua, Montserrat.
Okay.
And my dad's people from Jamaica.
Okay.
So yeah.
Cool.
It's a Caribbean mix.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. So just break down kind of Tottenham living for that era. Can we know what decade, or are we keeping that?
Yeah. We're talking like 90s is when man was outside. You understand? 90s is when man's proper outside. So I'm like from Hornsey. My mum originally from Vaudeville Farm. You understand? Then we moved around. You understand? So all them areas. I'm just a baby. You understand? So where I really start to remember things is like Hornsey, Middle Lane, you understand?
Right.
And I went to Campsbourne Junior School, you understand?
Right.
So this is where I really start to kind of...
So break down junior school.
Yeah, man. I mean, I was always high energy. And back then, you understand? So this is like 80s.
Yeah.
UK is more racist, you understand? So it's like... me being high energy them times in school, and I went to school near Alexandra Palace.
Right.
Them times there, it was kind of more of a fluent area.
Okay.
You understand? So it's like, I'm bare high energy and they don't really know how to deal with man. And
Right.
them times there, with things being a little bit more racist, it's like, yeah, man's dance. They put man in the dance class and it's more, you're not really getting taught and getting looked into
So
how.
the school is dominantly white?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Man. Yeah, them times there, 1 or 2 Asian people and 1 or 2 black, but predominantly white people.
Right.
And that was like the area as well. You understand? Probably, you understand? The demographic of the area.
When you say they made you the dunce, what do you mean? Like,
It's like dance class, you understand? But I don't know if, again, you know, probably terminologies that's nowadays.
no, but the dance class was where they say people that are not
Yeah,
learning, or
they can't. You've got like nowadays they might call it learning difficulties or ADHD, but it's none of the two. You understand? It's just taking time. Everyone's different. Everyone learns different. You understand? So it's just nurturing and taking time. All kids are different. You understand? I would actually like very fast and sharp, but I just had a lot of energy, and they didn't know how to contain that. You understand? I'm a man now getting bored easily if things ain't. You understand? And again, I'm more academic now. Then I wasn't so academic. I was more, you understand?
Looking back at it now, was it ADHD and then things there, was it just a case of they just
didn't understand and they just didn't take the time. You know? Even now, ADHD is just in tags that they're giving to people.
Yeah.
I don't really believe in those things because I'm again from the era before all of that.
Yeah.
These are tags they're giving to kids now, and then they're giving the tags and then they're giving them drugs and other little things. But it's none of that's needed. What's needed is time and nurturing. You understand? Understanding and love. That's what's really needed. You understand? So at that time, they weren't really giving me those kind of things. So yeah, they put me in the dance class. You understand? And it's like I was also dyslexic. You understand?
Yeah.
So, but again, they weren't really identifying that. They weren't taking the time. You
Right.
understand? So I wouldn't like I was mixing up some words. I wasn't a great speller. You
Right.
understand? That's one of the things I remember. I wasn't a great speller back then.
Yeah.
And I could read, but I weren't so great at the time. You understand? But fine enough, I accelerated well quick. I learned to read and got good at reading, and surpassed other people. But they just weren't taking the time to nurture, man.
Are you getting bullied in school? Or?
No. Again, I wasn't a bully, but because I was loud and boisterous, I would more come across. I wasn't a bully, but just like I'm very playful. I had an older brother, so we was always play fighting and stuff like that.
How many brothers and sisters do you have?
I got one older brother and one younger sister, but my sister wasn't born these times yet.
Okay.
She's 8 years younger than me.
Okay.
So at this time, I'm quite physical. You understand? I'm quite I'm big and whatever as well.
And your brother's in the same school?
Yeah, my brother was in the same school.
That always helps, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, was he in primary school with me? Because he's like 4 years. Oh yeah, was he in there? He might. I think we might have lapped.
He was in there, bro.
We lapped a year. No, because you know what it is with he was 4 years older than me.
Right. So when you're entering, he's kind of almost leaving.
Yeah, that's right. And we
that.
didn't go secondary school together.
Okay.
You understand? So.
Okay, cool. And then are you kind of at home? Are you like a naughty kid, or how are your parents? Are they strict? Are you getting an ass whooping?
My mum would beat me still, but my mum wasn't such a strict mum. My mum's very much a very liberal mum. And she was quite a young mum as well. And she was a worldly mum. You understand? She's very, very, very knowledgeable. Like I said, she's from the farm, Tottenham, you understand? So she is like a rude girl herself, you understand? And she's been around and seen a lot and done a lot. So she was very, very liberal with us. With some what kind of...
Was your mum raised in the UK then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. She was raised in the UK. So her dad and her mum from Antigua, Montserrat.
Right.
But yeah, she was very...
So she understands the run-ins?
Very much so.
Okay.
So she taught me loads of stuff like early about girls. I could have girls back to our house from quite young.
How young?
Young, like early young.
How young, bro?
Maybe like 13, them kind of times, you understand? Again, because I had an older brother as well, that kind of eased things as well, because I'm following after my brother a lot of the time. And he's older than me, but she was very liberal, you understand? Like, and she would tell us about girls, you understand? And like, again, one of the best thing my mum used to tell us is there's always a price to pay. There's always a price to pay. That was her one. There's always a price to pay, because she had gone on her own journey and been through a whole heap of stuff herself. So she would always say there's always a price to pay. So with that, she would kind of let us not do what we wanted, but she was quite relaxed in certain respects. She was strict but relaxed, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I hear
she
that.
had her markers, but she also wanted you to learn for yourself. And her thing was, there's always a price to pay. So you know what, you can do that. You can have girls back. You can steal. You can stay out all night. You can do what you want in a way, but there's a price to pay. So just know what you're doing, you understand? Because there is a price to pay. So if you want to stay out all night, then, you understand, you're going to get caught into this, maybe you get caught into that, maybe you get arrested, you understand? So if you're going to have to do this with girls, then no, you're either going to get someone pregnant or this, you understand? She would always, you understand, give us the...
Yeah.
All right, you want to steal, you understand? Okay, well, know what you're doing. What kind of stealing are you doing? Are you doing this? What crime? Is it doing fraud? Fraud's going to give you a slap on the wrist. You're going to do robberies. You're going to do jail time. There's always a price to pay. She was like that. So she
very rep. It seems like very open.
Very open. Because you know what? My mum used to. She had the killer one-liners, like the gems, the real gems. So when you hear me saying certain gems, it's my mum. You understand? Planted a lot of gems. I big up my dad as well, but he wasn't around for all this time. But my dad, my mum said, she gave man some gems, and what she used to say is like, she was brought up in the church. I was brought up in the church, you understand? And she used to say, God has the ability to make everyone do what he wants, yeah? But he gives everyone free will, you understand? He lets them think for themselves.
Yeah.
So you can follow God if you want to, you understand? He doesn't force you to follow him. He leaves it to you. He lets you like think with your own mind. And that's what she encouraged us to do. Think with your own mind, think. And these days, it's so telling, because these days hardly anyone thinks. No one ain't thinking anymore, you understand?
There's a lot of sheeps out there, bro.
So much, you understand? But she taught man to think for yourselves, be an individual. She used to always say, you're the head and not the tail, you understand? You're a leader. Like, she used to install these things. When God's with you, who can be against you? Like, these are things she installed in man from early, you understand? And like, again, she used to say, like, you can't control anyone else. You can't control anyone else's mind, you understand? And she said, God can control everyone else's. He could control everyone's mind if he wanted to, but he doesn't want it. He leaves it, you understand? She said to me, you can't control anyone. And it's like, much as controlling anyone else, it's very tricky to even control your own mind. You understand? That's what she said. It's very tricky to control your own mind. And again, if you look around today, people can't even control their own mind, you understand? And it's not in any positive or negative way. You understand? Some people are just, they're addicted to this or that, or they're going to do this, or, you understand? They don't know when to say no to their own self, because they can't control their own mind, you understand? When you can control your own mind, that's when you can really get a grip of your life and know what you're doing.
I hear that, and then the fact that she said that, like, you can go out and do these things. Are you doing those things, or were you as fearful, or was there a peer pressure to go out with your friends?
Again, I've always been a kind of a leader anyway, you understand? So I weren't really under any peer pressure, you understand?
Right.
That was not me. I'm a very individual kind of person, you understand? Always been different, you understand? So I've never been under any peer pressure. And again, I need to phrase it right. It's not like she used to say, go and do this, or you can do these things. Yeah. Man might
She
do
didn't
them.
open the door and say, right, go and do it.
It weren't like that. It weren't like that, exactly. But man will do things, and you understand, she wouldn't be going mad about it. Some of the things she used to go mad about was funny. Like, it was like, yeah, things you might expect her to go mad about, she may not, you understand? And she would explain, she had a good communication. You know, that's the main thing what I should emphasize. She had good communication. So man would do certain things. As kids, you're gonna do things anyway. And then she will, you understand? She's not gonna, you understand? Very rarely did I get grounded or things like that. 1 or 2 times, but very rarely, you understand?
Are you getting in big like trouble outside, or do you always draw the line?
Always drew the line, you understand?
Yeah.
Again, because of the upbringing, because of probably the church background, having an understanding of God, you understand? It gives you a line, it gives you an invisible line. And again, people don't really have these markers anymore, but that gives you an invisible line, and you know to step on that line, but you're not really trying to step over that line.
Is that church on Sundays then, or is that regular?
This is Seventh-day Adventist, it's church on Saturday.
Right.
Yeah, Seventh-day Adventist church, I used to go to, yeah.
Fair enough. And then dad is present or absent?
Dad was inside them times for a long period of time.
Can we know what, or is you going to swear?
I mean, no, he's a figurehead himself, so I'm like.
What do you mean figurehead?
He's a big man. He's a top man.
Okay.
For his generation, you understand?
Right.
The figurehead, like he's a personality in himself.
Okay.
You understand? So yeah, I'm sure he'll be on podcasts soon because he's got.
Oh, is it? Okay.
He's a.
But can we just know what he went in for? We don't swear.
It was serious. It was a serious crime. Yeah.
Okay. I wanna delve, but okay, cool.
It was serious.
How long was he in for? Can we know that?
Life. It was a life term he got. You know, he didn't do life, but it was a life sentence.
Okay, so he's absent for most of your upbringing.
Up until teenage years.
Okay.
Is when I see.
Are you communicating with dad, or is it just?
Yeah, to go and visit him.
Yeah?
Yeah. Used to visit him inside and stuff like that.
And then
up and down.
How was that for you as a child, having to visit dad in jail?
Again, you don't really know. It was like, it's fun. It's a day out in a way, and go there and play and whatever. You don't really understand. I wouldn't really understand the implications of what it was, really and truly. Yeah. So to me, it was normal and that was fun.
But then there must be a realization as you grow older that, hold on, my dad is in prison, because you said he is up to the teenage years.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
So then does that just become the norm for you?
Yeah, I didn't really think about it, to be fair.
Okay.
It's a good question, but I've never really been asked that, and even looking back, wouldn't really thinking about it, or you understand that it was kind of what it was.
Just the norm.
It was normal, yeah. That was just the norm, really. I didn't know any different.
But you are seeing him regular.
I mean, I can't tell you how regular it was, but we were seeing him. Yeah, I was definitely going up there on visits and seeing him. I can't even tell you how regular that was, because again, I was young.
Sure.
You understand? But yeah, we were seeing him. So I'm not saying we had any great relationship, because we're seeing him every however long, you understand? So.
But you were doing the journey.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, 100%.
In school, are you studying then or not? Because you say you've been put in a dance class, fair enough. But as you kind of progress, are you studying? Are you taking it serious, or is it?
Never really took school that serious. I mean, the dance class business was in primary school as well.
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah. So by the time I left primary school, I had accelerated a lot. My mum also became a dinner lady in my primary school as well.
Okay, so how's that then?
That's really good, because again, she brought a lot of fun. Again, she was different. So she's like the black dinner lady, you understand?
The only black dinner lady?
I believe so. Don't quote me on that, but I think so. But everyone was gravitating to my mum, you understand? Because she is that woman, you understand? And she come and she started doing, in the breaks, lunchtime, like races and like little things, stopwatch games, and you understand? She just brought an element into the school. Vibes, you understand? What weren't there, you understand? And everyone, people now looking forward to lunchtime, you understand?
It's interesting. Mum, as a dinner lady in primary, I can see that being all right. But in secondary, that perhaps may not be cool. You know what I mean? Like, you could perhaps get bullied for that, or it could be an embarrassing situation. So it's interesting how the dynamics in primary school is. Yeah.
You know, if my mum was a dinner lady in secondary school, it wouldn't be a difference, to be honest, because she is a person, she's a very serious woman as well, you understand? She's a Scorpio, so she's got a very serious side to her, you understand? And then she's also very fun, and like I said, she's a worldly woman. She knows, she's been around, she knows things, you understand, inside out. So she's knowledgeable, and people gravitate to that, you understand? She knows, actually, she can chat to you as a man and tell you this, that, and other, so. Are you like into star signs then? Yeah. So what's your star sign? Gemini. Okay, so what does that mean? I don't. Gemini is like... Is that a two-faced one? everyone says it's a twin star sign.
Okay,
so there's
twin,
two,
sorry, I don't want to say, yeah.
So, but people say Gemini are two-faced, but they're not.
Right.
It's just like people don't know how to read us. But what Geminis are about, we're air star signs. So
Right.
we're great at communicating. You understand? We're the
Right.
communicators, the great communicators. You understand? We're also the life and soul of the party. You understand? We're very intuitive. You
I
understand?
can see that, brother.
Yeah, you understand? We're very individual. We stand out. You understand? We're very understanding. You understand?
Yeah.
Like we're good listeners. Everyone wants to like talk to us and be around us. You understand? We've got good energy and stuff like that. Generally very fun. You understand? Outgoing. We have got an introvert and a shy side to us as well. You understand? We don't mind being by ourselves. You understand? All of that. And again, to put some perspective in it, Tupac was a Gemini, Biggie Smalls a Gemini, Kanye West a Gemini, Marilyn Monroe's a Gemini.
Just reeling up there.
Kendrick Lamar Gemini, Central C's a Gemini, Treble T from Rampage Gemini, Bounty Killer Gemini, like
Man's just claiming it, bro. Yeah.
Lauryn Hill Gemini. You understand? All the a lot of your
Who's
top
a Cancerian, fam? Because that's me, you get me?
50 Cent's a Cancerian.
I'd take that.
He's cold. But again, I'm sure 50 Cent's to me, when I look at him, he's got some of the Gemini
He's
traits.
trying to claim anyone, yeah.
He's got a lot of the
Gemini.
He's got a lot of the Gemini traits about him, you understand? But yeah, man, Gemini is you understand? Where them guys there.
Okay, cool. So school, you're kind of not...
Chucky Mondo as well.
Juki, man took it back.
Yeah,
Juki Mondo ready to
more as
blow.
well.
Juki
There's more, but yeah.
Hey, shout out Juki Mondo,
Big up
you
Juki
know.
Mondo,
Yeah,
man, a serious man as well, you know.
man. Come on, I have to get Juki on there still.
Yeah, man, the foundation.
All right, cool. So you're kind of studying secondary school now.
Yeah.
Are you studying seriously? How is the transition primary to secondary?
Okay, so I've always been a popular character from primary to land secondary. I've got my brand new Reebok ERS first day, you understand?
Reebok,
Come
don't
on,
piss me
you understand?
off.
From then, brand new ERS, you understand? £79, there was them time there, you understand? I remember them clearly red with a NG return system, the bars at the bottom.
Is that the torsion bar?
No, that's Adidas. This is Reebok, Reebok ERS. People go and
You know
Google
what I
it.
bought recently, bro? Some Reebok pumps, fam. Like
They're
old
cool,
school.
yeah,
I could
come
never
on.
afford them as a kid, bro. Yeah. So
They're
I've been buying
classics.
trainers
And I
recently.
swear they even got the thing.
They got the pump system.
They
Yeah, they have got the ERS. Yes. The thing
man.
on the back.
Yeah, so yeah, exactly. I touched school with them first day, you understand? So from you touching, you remember them time they changed a big thing.
Let me just pause there then. So money-wise then, how was your family earning money? Are you earning, do you get what I'm saying? Because to walk in, do you get me?
Yeah, my mum hustling, we're hustlers. My mum we was generally a poor family. This time it's like me. My sister was probably born by then. Was my sister born by secondary school? Yeah, she must have been, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, my sister was born definitely by a secondary school, you understand? So, but up until we've kind of been more of a poor family, we've been hustling, you understand? Certain time we've got money, and then we ain't, it's that kind of thing. So things are going in, that money's running, and then certain times we're eating cereal with no milk, you understand, and just getting by, you understand? Like I said, my mum's a young mum, you understand?
Are you kind of noticing that, or is it just a kid you don't really...
No, we notice because, you understand? Again, we're growing up, we're wise for our age as well, you understand? Because I've got a brother who's 4 years older than me, you understand? So he's standing up and being a man early, and then I'm, you understand, seeing what's going on here, what's going on, you understand? So yeah, my mum's hustling. We ain't got money, but my brother's also hustling, you understand? Like he's doing his little thing.
When you say a hustling little thing, can we clarify what these little things are? You don't have to go there, but you got what I'm saying?
Yeah, like little selling of weed and them kind of stuff like that, you understand? The little teeth in things, and you understand? My mum's hustling and doing little...
When you say your mum's hustling, what's your mum doing? The same thing?
Like, more time it would have been like a fraud kind of little bits and just hustling, whatever to get by, you understand? It's them kind of thing. Whatever you have to do to get by, you're just trying to make some bread, you get me?
Yeah, but are you like seeing your mum doing these things, or is she keeping it away from you lot and just kind of doing what she's got to do do you know what I'm saying?
She's not showing us any, but again, like I said, we're wise to our age. And again, it's not, to some people it may sound funny, but this is part of the culture and part of growing up, you understand? Like, part of it is like black culture and part of it is poor culture, you understand? So it's like, you're seeing what's going on, anything you can do to help, or you might say, boy, don't answer the door, if these people come, we're not here, or, you understand? So you're understanding things, you get me?
The only reason I'm bringing it up is because your mum is teaching you about the repercussions of life.
Yes, exactly.
Yet,
and because she's saying that,
she's
because
hustling,
that's
could then bring in those very same repercussions.
No, but again, this is why she's saying it. She's saying to us to say that you don't have to do this. You understand? There's a choice. But if you want to do this, and this is where mum's very liberal. If you want to do this, then know there's a price to pay. And if you are going to do this, pick and choose what you do. So think about what you're doing, because different things are going to have different repercussions. You understand? But at the same time, being a young black woman, her mum died young, you understand? So she's, you understand, out there, you understand? Remember, she's got 2 kids, she's fairly young. She's having to do what she has to do to get by. So this is also a very motherly, nurturing instinct. Of course. A mum's gonna protect her kids and do whatever she has to do, regardless. Facts. And she's doing that, you understand, to a very good standard, and teaching us very well with 2 boys, and you understand, juggling. Remember, this country, them time, it's not for this say foreigner in a way, and not to say she's, you understand, her parents are foreigners, you understand, she's born here, but it's country ain't word. Even now, it's not like you understand, it's embracing, you understand, ethnics.
In that area, is there a lot of ethnic people, or you?
No, in Hornsey there weren't really so much ethnics around that time there, you understand. Then we moved up to like Ridge Road, you understand. That's another area you wouldn't really know it, kind of like, it's not too far from Finchley Park. Okay. You understand. Then from there we moved to Archway. Yeah. So things are evolving. All this time things are evolving. Yeah. So by the time I got to Archway, you understand, I'm in Elthorne Estate, so there's more ethnics around there. Right. You understand, you understand, Lincoln, more Mandem and whatever. So this time, that is secondary school. By the time I got to Archway, it's secondary school. And that's why me and my brother went to different secondary schools, because we was in Hornsey first, and he went to Fortismere Secondary School, which is like Muswell Hill. Right. And then we moved to Archway. And then I went Holloway Boys. So when we moved, he still continued going to his school. Yeah. But I went to a school which was more closer to our area. Okay. You understand?
Just to touch on your sister. Yeah. I don't want to get too personal. Is it the same dad with your sister?
No, me and sister, we got a different dad.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So how was that, the introduction? How did you take that? Do you know what I'm saying? Is it?
Nah, we all grew up in the same household, man. So it's like, yeah,
obviously when like a new man enters the fray, is that a?
No, because
how do you take that?
It's interesting you say that as well, because it's actually a very good point, and something it would kind of maybe skipped. My dad, I never met my dad. He was in jail when I was born. Yes. So my sister's dad, you understand, he was like a dad to me, you understand, because he was there. So he was with my mum long before my sister was born.
Yes.
You understand? So,
but you were visiting your dad though, weren't you?
Yeah, I was visiting my dad, but
so you were aware,
living with this man. You understand?
Oh, so you were living with this gentleman? Okay.
And he's my sister's dad, yeah. So he was like a dad to me, although I had my dad. You understand? My dad's in jail. Right. So he's, you understand, like a father figure. Okay, taking us swimming and doing, you understand, fatherly things with us. Yeah. So then he's, you understand, so after this is years down, you understand? Right. They've had my sister.
Are you torn between the two because you have 2 dads, don't you? Then effectively, or do you not see that? How do you see it?
Never see it like that.
So then, how do you see your dad then? Is your dad then?
My dad's my dad, and man respected. My dad is my dad. You understand? This other man was a stepfather.
Stepfather. Yeah. Right, okay.
Yeah. So my dad's my dad. You understand? There's nothing ain't gonna change that. This man, but again, he stepped in. You understand? And he played a role, and he was a stepfather. Like I said, I remember him taking the man swimming and being around and whatnot else. Yeah. You understand? So. Yeah, but it's not me. He ain't my dad. He's my sister's dad. Yeah, and it's cool. I still see him now. Yeah, come on. He's still at family functions.
I'm not asking it.
No, that's good. It's good. It's interesting stuff, and he's still around. You understand? I rate him. You understand? He's a top man in his own right as well. You understand? He's not. You understand? He's a bad man in his own.
I have to get these man on the podcast, brother.
These are top man. These are top man. You understand? For their era. These are top man, like name brand man.
Name brand, yeah. Name brand. All right, cool. Let's just go back to the Reebok. Okay, so you're hustling, but it's nice that your mum sent you to school.
Yeah, of course.
In the swagger, in the Reeboks, you get me?
Yeah, man. Again, like I said, my mum's a young mum. We're stylish. You understand? We're stylish. You understand? I'm
gonna get into the style, definitely.
Yeah, you understand? So, I touched first day of school, brand new Reebok ERS. So I'm a character anyway. You understand? I'm loud, man. You understand? You know when you step into school and
Yeah.
you understand, trains are a big thing them time there, man. No one couldn't have them ERS them time there. So, you understand?
Yeah.
So yeah, man's coming and again, man's popular. You understand? Like I'm not such an academic person, but I'm clever enough and smart enough to do work. You understand? But school, I've got a angst with schooling and the school system, you understand, from primary school and then in secondary school, you understand, because school doesn't really teach kids about life, it doesn't teach kids about money, it doesn't teach kids life skills, you understand, it's what school and university is about, them telling you what they want you to learn so you can become robots and you come out and it's just like memorizing stuff, you understand, and then you go and take exams of stuff that you've memorized, you understand, and then they tell you if you've passed or if you haven't passed of the stuff that they're teaching you, of the stuff that they want you to memorize so they can condition you to be who they want you to be.
But do you know all of this then, or are you talking in hindsight?
I knew all this because again, my mum is a very open and very knowledgeable person. She's done a lot of degrees, she's done a lot of studying.
Amazing.
You know, but like even prior to all of that, she is of the world. She's very worldly. You understand? She knows her stuff.
She's an educated person with degrees and stuff.
Yeah.
But yet she's kind of telling you that the schooling system is perhaps not the one.
Exactly.
That's interesting dynamic.
Yeah, exactly. So, you know what? Again, let's like. It has to be put into perspective. She's not telling man one way to go. She's giving man the knowledge and letting man decipher it and choose it which way you want
That's
to.
a very advanced way of thinking, but especially for like a child, really. Do you know what I mean? Because most adults wouldn't give them that freedom at that junction in their life.
Exactly, but she's taking it from God has given everyone that freedom because he can tell you or could make everyone be robots and follow him.
Right.
You understand? But he hasn't. He's given everyone freedom of their mind to control their own mind. Okay. So again, she's giving us the exact same thing. Yeah. Like, you know what? This or this, you understand? If you want to do certain things, like let's just say you want to be a doctor, ideally you are going to have to go to university. There are ways around it, but generally if you want to be exactly. So if you want to do that, you're going to have to go to university. You understand? If you want to do something else, you want to play football, you understand, you're going to have to train heavily. You understand? So she's giving man the options and whatever, you understand, and let a man decide for it and do what they...
I hear that. All right, so in school, your swagger game is through the roof.
I'm on top.
Man's up. Okay, cool. Are you outside a lot then?
Yeah, early. Early, you understand? Like, always been very advanced because of my older brother. Big up my brother, Mr. P. Yes, and he's a trendsetter. So from primary school days, my brother had a link. They were mashing some stupid peas back then. Yeah. My brother had all the remote control cars, timer, quick drive. You understand? Like the remote control bolts. You understand? So this is man had all of this shit.
Man's got to find a puddle to drive that in, bro.
Yeah, man never had all this. We had like speed bolts, remote control speed bolts. You understand? Like 3 of them. You understand? Cars, remote control cars, like the bad boy ones with the thing in the circle.
The circle. Hey.
And this is back then. Yeah. You understand? We had them. My brother had all the New Balance tracksuits, Nike Air Saab. Like he had trainers. You remember when you're watching them film like Boys in the Hood and then and you see the man with which trainers you're gonna put on that day. My brother's inspired that. Yeah. So he's got all the boxes of trainers. Saab, this one, these.
It's rubbing off on you, yeah?
From early, my brother had Techniques. Yeah, so this is before Technique 1210s. She had Techniques. He had a sound system. So all them, I'm getting everything from early.
Yeah.
Aftershave, Jupe, Cool Water.
Jupe,
all of them things. This is way Fahrenheit.
Fahrenheit.
Way before,
Fahrenheit
man.
Still slaps, you know.
Slap from then to now.
That's a Jupe, you know.
Yeah, I'm telling you, this is before Jupe got popular. This is but he's 4 years older than man. You understand?
Yeah.
He's a big bro. You understand? So man was always advanced.
Yeah.
And the man was tough as well because he's fighting and you understand. So man had all of that. So,
are you getting into fights?
Yeah, man. Yeah. Again, yeah. Just that was that's a part and parcel of it. You understand? Fighting and man ain't taking no chap. Yeah, man, whatever. So yeah, a man was boisterous and that's what we knew. I've come from that kind of setup.
So kind of grade-wise, did you leave school with anything or?
Yeah, I left school a couple of things still. Yeah, man.
What things did you? I'm not talking about gal, you know.
I got an A in drama. That's my top thing. You understand? But again, I was good at drama. I was always air science. That's natural. I got a C. I got 2 C's in English. So A and 2 C's.
That's good.
Yeah, it's decent. Yeah. You know what it is? I could have, even my teacher in my school report should say, if he applies himself, he can get great grades, he'd be really good. And what I used to do is to know what I'm in class, I'm messing around a lot, I'm popular and I'm always the go-to guy. But I still retain some information, but I'll turn up to the tests without revising and get 52%. And you understand, I always scrape through, I always get a pass, you understand? Because man just had, like instinctively man got certain knowledges and understanding, you understand? And I've got the things, it wasn't even tricky. Yeah. If now looking back on it, if I really did apply myself, I would have got A's and A star.
In hindsight, do you wish you did?
Nah, because school, I even tell my sons now, but it's different than what my baby mother told my sons. You understand? But I say, just know what you want to do and go about and do it. If there is something that's going to require some degrees and stuff like that, then you're going to have to go and do that if that's what you want to do. But if not, don't worry with school, because it's like, be plausible, don't be rude, don't get yourself into trouble, you understand? Do what you need to do, but don't put your bank on it and be crying if you fail something or you don't do this or you don't do that, because school's not for you. They didn't design it for us. You understand? It's not. So I'm making them know again, just how my mum was very open and you understand, had a good understanding with me. I talk to my sons straight as men from now, you understand, and make them understand life and what's really going on, you get me? Yeah. And school's not for us. It's not for anyone, and it's definitely not for black people, you understand? It's definitely not for the man them.
Okay, why not?
Because
that's like a generalization of...
Because it again, this is a whole nother podcast, and I don't want to go into it.
We want it here, bro.
I don't want to go into it too hard, but this is England, you understand? England's built off racist foundations, you understand? That's facts. It's not me that made it up. That's just the facts of England, you understand? England's built off racist foundations, yeah? The schooling system, the policing system, the NHS system, all these systems, again, just by default, because the country's built off racist foundations, these systems are also built off racist foundations, you understand? And these foundations, like I said my first thing, they don't serve everyone well anyway, because rich people don't use the NHS. They use private healthcare, you understand? So that just shows you straight away, if it was that good, they would use it themselves. They don't, you understand? That's just one example, and you can find many more, you understand? So these systems are not for everyone anyway, and then they're definitely not for black people.
But if the foundations are built off racism, right, that doesn't mean it's now continually has to be racist. Do you get what I'm saying? That's what it was built on, fair enough. But then in this day and age, perhaps that's not at the forefront. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Well, when you're looking at NHS, sorry to interrupt, it's like, okay, yeah, there is all that. However, it is still free. It is still saving lives of everyone.
Yeah, I'm not disputing any of that.
But when you're saying it's not for us.
It isn't.
Okay, but then people still need it, don't they?
Well,
do you know what I mean?
Arguably, it's an arguable there. I'm a devil's advocate. So
likewise.
Do you need the NHS? You don't. But what you need in life is food and water. And even food is questionable. So what you actually do need is water. You understand? Like, you don't need the NHS. You understand?
Okay, but if you require medical care and you don't have the funds, then I guess you do, by default, need the NHS.
No, by default, what you need is medicine. You understand? But all medicine is come from the earth. It's natural. Everything's in the earth that we need to heal ourselves. You understand? If you believe in God or the universe, whatever you believe in, it's all been provided for us. What happened is, especially in the Western world, you understand, people have taken natural free resources and turned them into something that they now sell you back as, you need this, but you don't actually need it. They're misleading you, you understand? And they're selling you back something that you don't need. Just like water is a very good example. Water's free. So why are they bagging it up and selling it? And the people are making billions and trillions of it.
Yeah.
You understand? So they're jingling it, you understand? And again, it's what they're doing with a lot of things. And that's what I'm saying. We can go into all of these things.
No, I'm all for the Dr. Sebi approach. You get me? I'm very I'm not trying to. You get me? But it's just that unfortunately the information is sparse. You have to dig it out.
Again, why is it sparse? And what did they do to Dr. Sebi? Facts. So again, when you start unrooting these things, you start going down the rabbit hole. Yes. Then you see the reason it's sparse is because they don't want you to know this. The reason they don't want you to know this is because they're making a lot of money off the medical industry. You
And
understand?
therefore, you kind of have no.
No. This is again.
Go on.
My mum told me this. You always have a choice. You always have a choice. So what you want to do with it, but you always have a choice.
You know, side note, I had jaundice a couple of years ago, and I was in a very bad way, bro. Supremely bad. Yeah? I was on all the medicines in the world. Yeah, and the guy from back home told me, listen, yeah. This is a true story. I've got the receipts.
I love it already.
My whole skin went yellow. Yeah, I was very ill, bro. I was actually worried. Like I've never had anything so bad in my life. All the medicines, whatever they're giving me,
weren't connecting.
Nothing weren't connecting. Brother from back home, from the village,
Natural.
said to me, drink sugarcane juice. Trust me. So, bro, me at that point would try anything. Because I was about 2 months in, I was very bad. Like, one thing about jaundice is your body itches 24 hours a day because your liver can't detoxify. So I'm literally at night scratching my whole body to the point where I'm hallucinating, I can't sleep. Yeah,
You're in trouble. Yeah.
He said, try sugarcane juice.
Basics.
You know what I'm saying? On God, bruv. I started drinking pure sugarcane juice. You know when they put it in the machine?
Yeah.
Ilford Lane, you can get that. But the colour of my wee, right, sorry to say, was dark brown, like very brown, rust, very brown. Within 2 days, it got lighter.
Natural.
And brother, I have to say, within about 2-3 weeks, the itching was stopped.
Natural things, bro.
So
natural things. But again, why don't they? These things, and they're right across the board for every single illness that's out there. Remember, doctors make up their cures of natural things. You understand? That's where they get the ideas from. It's all of natural stuff. It's all stuff back home. You understand?
No, facts.
But they don't want us to have this information because they're making too much money off it. And again, all this comes down to greed. These people are greedy. But basically, the bottom line of it is these things weren't built for us. You understand? And again, you come on. If you're in the poorer bracket, middle to poor, you understand, or middle class or poor class, what I'm saying will suit that people as well. And then outside of that, the ethnics. Definitely, you understand? So yourself come under the bandwagon anyway, you understand?
I hear that. I've got to ask these questions, isn't it? I've got to
it's
be
good.
devil's advocate as well.
It's good, I respect it.
It's not like I disagree.
No, I respect it. You want to hear if man's say, no,
facts.
I'm going to say,
All right, so let's talk about how kind of music creeps into your life then. What's the first kind of, I don't know, memories of it that you can remember? Do you know what I mean?
Okay, so again, my mum, big up my mum. Because you understand, she's very influential all the way through my life.
Come on,
she's got a sound system. You understand? My dad also had a sound system, but again, he wasn't about. I didn't know him this time.
So can we break down a sound system for those that don't know? I know, but just
Yes, like a sound system is, you'd have to say a group of people coming together. You understand? Playing music,
speakers
for the masses. You understand? And then having a sound system would entail amplifiers. Speakers,
so she had her own sound system.
She was in a sound system, yeah. Like I said, she was in a sound system.
Amazing.
And what happened when her sound system disbanded? They all took some of the equipment. So she took this big speaker box.
Right.
You understand? Big, massive.
Sorry,
speaker.
Was your mum an MC? Was your mum a DJ? What was your mum in the sound system?
She was just in the sound system. I don't know what. Yeah.
Right.
That, again, she's kind of rude girl business. You understand? So you understand? She's just in the sound. You understand?
Yeah.
I must actually ask her what part she specifically played, but I know she's, you understand.
Okay.
So when her sound disbanded, she took the big speaker from the sound, you understand? That was what she got.
But just prior to that, is there a lot of music in the house then?
All the time. My uncle's in sound systems.
What type of music is it?
Gonna be like early reggae, rare groove, that kind of stuff there. The John Holt's, you understand? All them kind of old reggae music there, you understand? And my mum was also a big Tina Turner fan. She liked Tina Turner as well, you understand? So all that, we went through the whole eras, you understand? Michael Jackson, LL Cool J.
Big up the goat, you get me?
Yeah, you understand? LL Cool J, you understand? I remember me, my mum and my brother going Butlins back in the day, and with that LL Cool J, I'm Gonna Knock You Out song. We were pumping that on the coach, battering that, all three of us.
Big
was
tune.
like, rocking that hard.
Can't call it a comeback.
Yeah, exactly, that there. So
yeah,
all of that there. So yeah, that's that early days. My brother's inherited this speaker for his sound system. He set up a sound system, Gorgon International. Again, he's, like I said, he's got the decks in his bedroom. And that was like the hub for him and his bedrooms to come and start practicing. You
So there's always just music in the house?
Always, normal.
Okay, cool. So your mum's got the big speaker?
Yep.
So that comes home, I take
That's
it?
home with us, yep.
Is it a hench?
Big top. If people remember Heartless Crew from back in the days, that was the original speaker we was playing our sound system with Heartless Crew back in the days, our first speaker.
Okay, cool. Okay, so you have that in the house. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, cool. So then, how does it then grow for kind of you? Do you just naturally
I gravitate to it. My brother's got the sound system, like I said. He plays out at the YMCA for a girl's birthday party. And like I said, my room's next door to his anyway, so I'm always hearing him sing, and I'm trying to sneak in his room and play the deck certain times and play the records. Then he does this party for some girl in the Finchley Park YMCA, and they bring me and my other cousin along. You understand? Me, big up Papa Fergie, you understand? So they bring me and Fergie along. Fergie's from Hackney, he's my cousin from Hackney. So that's why we're always in north or east, you understand?
yeah.
So me and Fergie come along to the party with my brother and his friends, and they give me the mic. But prior to this, they would teach me 1 or 2 lyrics anyway. But yeah, and then they give me the mic at this party, and I chat our lyrics.
Is this your first time chatting?
Yeah, first proper time I remember outside.
How old are you?
I think about 11.
11?
Yeah, 11. Them
Okay.
times, yeah.
11, and...
Yeah, cause I don't even think we was in secondary yet. I think we was going to secondary that time,
Right.
that year. We'd have been going to secondary.
Right. Do you remember the lyrics?
Yeah, but I wouldn't even chat on there, because it was like them time they was dissing different people and kind of things like that. Is what.
So
yeah.
It
was, yeah.
So your first MCing was a clash?
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Okay, so you're there, you're touching the mic, you're not nervous, nothing, you just...
No, because I'm too young, you don't really know the nerves that time there. Yeah, so 11, it's just fun. They give me the mic, it's not that I had bare lyrics, it's why I had this one lyric what I was practicing, and they give me the mic and I chat the lyric, and it just went mad. And part of it is because I'm so young anyway, and it's like everyone's older, you understand? And then plus my brother.
What was the lyric, bro? Come on, man.
It's like something them to nasty, run down the king to sell up there. It was like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, but again, it was listen, certain things and whatever. We're not doing that now.
Right.
So, but yeah, it just blew up. The people said, "Oh my gosh!" Man.
But straight away.
Yeah, they went mad because it's a young man, my high pitched voice.
11 years old. Yeah.
11. My brother's a sound man. He's a big man around the area as well. You understand? So, oh my gosh, your brother's so cute.
Yeah.
All the older geller on me. Oh my gosh, You understand? So man, get a little taste of fame in a way.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wow, this is. Like, yeah, man, I like this energy, you understand?
Right.
So then, fast forward, not too long, I've gone to secondary school. So now, but Fonti's in my secondary school, you understand?
Okay.
Since we met Fonti, you understand, from early.
Is he in your year?
Fonti's my year, you
Right.
understand? So I'm in 1P and Fonti's in 1S. That was like the names of our classes back then. So Fonti was S, I was P.
Yeah.
And our classes, because we were like all the classes, you have your link.
Yeah.
So my class and Fonti's class were linked. So when it comes to PE,
you're
we
in
do
the same class.
The same class. Or I think we was in science together as well.
Right.
Else, you understand?
Yeah.
So yeah, to man's know Fonti. But Fonti happened to be the don of music at 11.
Okay.
Fonti is the man. Fonti, because he'd been going that whack, this is that weekend arts college, you
Right.
understand? So Fonti had learned to play instruments. He could play like trumpet and piano and drums.
Yeah.
Yes, and he could dance. He could also MC. He could sing. He was just a man. Like literally, he was that guy
in school.
In school.
Yeah.
He had the lean top. You understand? Them time, the high top and lean top.
Kid and play thing.
Yeah, you understand? The step and he had the lean them time there.
Yeah.
So he'd come in. He was into Bell Biv DeVoe and them kind of people.
Yeah.
You understand? He was into that kind of
swing
music,
era.
Swing beat.
Yeah.
You understand? So I've linked Fonti, you understand? I mean, we're friends anyway, you understand? We weren't the best friends because he wasn't in my actual class.
Yeah.
But you understand?
We're
We're in and around. And then by the second year, I've come to him and like, yo, let's start a sound system, basically. My brother's got decks and whatever, and records. So I've gone to him and given him the tap, and I've gone to another brother who was in my class called Ogwan, who don't get a mention in Heartless Crew. But Ogwan is a founder as well, you understand?
Okay.
Founding members, you understand?
Pick him up.
Pick up David Ogwan. And he was like a brain box. He was clever, you understand? He was in my class, he was just sharp. So and I'm like popular, I'm like the guy. So I'm like, yo, Fonti the music man, Ogwan the brain box, and me, I'm like popular.
So it's you that's put this crew together?
I put it together.
Okay,
you
cool.
understand?
And it's you three, yeah?
And it's us three, you understand?
And they both agree, yeah, okay, cool.
They're both on it, you understand? And we have a couple different names. Destruction first, Wicked Intention. You understand? I don't know which one of them two come first, but we had 2 names before Heartless Crew. Wicked Intention.
Oh, so you're actually called these things?
Destruction. But again, we're young. It's just names. It's writing on our school books.
Yeah.
You understand? It's that type. Destruction, Wicked Intention. And then I come with the name Heartless Crew.
Okay, how did you come with that name?
God knows. You understand, just came to me like, you understand, God is good. That's what I can say.
Yeah.
But then in 1992, the name Heartless Crew, it was just in a league of its own. Even now, it's still very, you understand, like, but then there was nothing like it. It was just like, wow.
Yeah.
You understand, like, geez, that's cold. And what inspired it as well, I must say, we was into, this time it's youth sounds.
Right.
Youth sounds, or that means youth sounds. So, you understand? People were trying to be like Stone Love, but we're young kids. You understand? So all the sound at that time had wicked man names. So you had Black Mafia, Crystallize, Thunder Force, Lady Force, Glamour Guard, Poison. Yes, and these are the names, King Status.
That you're getting inspiration from.
These are all man sound, Hackney,
and they're kind of like attacking kind of names. Like,
and they would have got their inspiration from yard sounds, for where sound system culture comes from Jamaica, you understand? So Stone Love, Black Cat, Road Warrior, Renaissance, you understand? King Addies, you understand? Kilimanjaro. You understand? These are the sound names that set the foundation. Yeah. And then, you understand?
So from that, you just got the Heartless Crew.
The Heartless Crew that came, you understand? And it's like, wow, that's saucy, you understand? It's like, everyone that.
And this is age what? 12, 13?
12, 13, yeah.
Okay.
That name stuck, you understand?
So you got your crew. So what do you do then? Do you practice then? How does this work? Or do you just go out?
We was doing youth centres then, so we'd go, because we didn't even have our own decks or nothing yet. Fonti was like the main MC, so Fonti was like the popular MC in our era. MC first. Yes, and Fonti's clashing man on the back of the bus and tearing man up, yes, and like cold MC. Fonti's even teach me and Mighty Moe later down, yes, and
okay.
But Fonti is an MC. He's just musical. Anyway, he can read music, play everything. He's music. You understand? So Fonti's at the first guy. We're going to youth centres. We ain't got decks yet. We're collecting records now. Plus my brother's got records and my mum's got records as well. I might add. So we've got a little record. Fonti's Uncle Des. He's got records called Uncle Des is a sound man as well.
Okay.
So this is our important thing. Uncle Des was the instrument in our sound as well. You understand? So we're going youth centres. We're taking our record. We're practicing on their decks. You understand? But I'm very industrial, you understand? So I'm like, yo, and I'm hustling. I've got the hustling mentality from then. I'm ponting, I'm making money. I'm working at the ice cream van. I'm teething little things. So I'm making my little jingles daily, you understand? And so we're saving up. At the end of the day, we'll go down to the record shop and we're buying records, £5, you understand? So we're hustling in school in the day. It's Fonti's cutting hair, he's up doing the barbering, and he's playing basketball. He's beating man at basketball and charging man £1 a game, and if you lose...
And a white man can't jump to
man's hustling, you understand? We're hustling, you understand? Because we're on this bug of we are a sound, we've got to make...
Yeah, but it's good that you're all kind of...
We're all together.
And then the third gentleman. Ogwan.
Yeah, Ogwan was all in as well, you understand? It was us three.
Was he MCing as well?
He was a DJ. So I was a DJ, Ogwan was a DJ. So Ogwan was called Supman. Right. That was his DJ name, Supman. I was Bushkin, DJ Bushkin, and Fonti was a DJ also, but he was also the MC.
Okay.
So I used to play like ragga, it was ragga then on the 12 inches. Fonti used to play the 7 inches. I used to play soul as well. Fonti used to play the R&B and hip hop and that kind of mix up as well. And Ogwan was hip hop. Right.
And the name Bushkin, where does that come from?
That's a nickname from my cousin. Big up my cousin Daddy Fergie.
Right.
You understand? So he gave me that
What's
name.
the origin of that?
That's a nickname. Really. And you know, he's going to come out soon. So, yeah, he's away at the moment, but he's going to land soon. So, again, he's a man.
Yeah,
he's got...
Can you just tell me
where... No, man, let him...
Yeah, but I don't know where he is.
No, but don't worry. He's going to hit the road soon. He's going to hit the road.
Hit the road. I'm just curious of the origin of the name, because I've never heard that name.
He's got story. Big up Daddy Fergie, man.
Okay.
You understand? He's got stories. Like I said, he's from East London.
I mean, is this taken from your birth name? What is this?
No, it's not taken from... It was a nickname. It's a nickname. He'd have to tell you where he got it from.
But he just said you are called Bushkin.
Yeah, he's like, boy, Bushkin, where is that? Yo. And it stuck, you hit me.
Is this your nickname on the roads as well, or just musically? Do you know what I'm saying?
Well, actually, more musically, really. It's a bit. Was that before music?
I'm just curious. I mean,
it's a good question, you know.
Because it's a very unique
in and
name.
around. It's in
I've
and
never
around
heard
the
it.
same time. It's in and around the same time, to be fair. You know?
Okay.
Yeah, can't really. I'd have a little nicknames, Pun Tips and Ace. I used to call myself Ace, you understand?
That's interesting, but
Yeah.
we'll come to that in a minute.
But then, yeah, Bushkin, you understand? And that was the time we're kind of maturing, you understand?
Kind of Fonti's name, was it just set from
Fonti
Fonti?
was of his surname.
Right,
You understand?
okay.
That's where he gets that from.
Cool. Okay, cool. So you're DJing then.
Yeah.
So when does the MC creep in then? Because you're learning the DJing craft right now,
Yeah.
and Fonti's the MC. So
Fonti's-
how do the roles get reversed here? Because you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so it's interesting. This is really good football because it's actually making me think.
Come on, that's
So-
what we do out here, bro.
No,
we're a different show.
It's good. No, it's just let's hail you up still. All right, so this is the interesting thing. What happened? We are a youth sound system. Them time there. This is the early 90s. So this is like 92 specifically. Yeah.
Right.
92 going to 93. The whole landscape of the thing is ragga.
Yeah.
You understand? That's what everyone's into, ragga. This is Sarcino, Cartini jeans, Paco, you understand? It's all of that. Ragga boots, these ballet, you understand? This is that era there, you understand? Yardies, everyone trying to be yardie business, all dayers, you understand? That kind of thing. So we're playing all the ragga stuff, and we've jumped onto the youth sound system just a little bit later than them other sounds that I mentioned. The Poison, Black Mafia,
Right.
Glamour Guard. These were the big boys.
So they're
for us.
established.
They're established. And they're like 1 or 2 school years older than us.
Yeah.
So when we jumped on, you understand, we jumped on very young, but we jumped on young in our age, and we're younger than them.
Yeah.
So what's happened like 92, 93, 94 is all ragga sound system. Hackney Downs all day, Haggerson, you understand, Elthorne Park all day. It's that kind of thing. And these are playing chimes. This is that chimes era. No,
What's
it wasn't even
chimes?
chimes then, so it was Pegasus.
Right.
This is Pegasus era club in East London, what became chimes, what people know us for, famed for, you understand? This is Pegasus. There weren't many like under 18s. It was under 18s raves, and there was a woman called Queen Bee. She must have been from Hackney. She used to put on under 18s raves, and everyone would go to Pegasus. And then there was Factory, Barry's Diner, Flower Pot was in Tottenham. So this is everyone. If you're from if you're from North and East, and you'll be going to these raves, and you know everyone, you know the faces. North and East is that one, and you're going to all these raves. You understand? And Black Mafia, Glamour Guard, Lady Force, Poison. These were the big youth sounds then.
Yeah.
And then Crystallized were the bigger boys for all of us. They were older than us. You understand? And then Heartless Crew were underneath all of this, and we're creeping in.
Yeah.
But by 94, Jungle's coming.
Right.
You understand? Jungle's coming, you understand? 95. Again, I'm early because my older brother is
on
into jungle.
Right.
Early. He's into jungle from Acid House. Because Acid House was before jungle, remember?
Large
Yeah.
up Creed, because he gave us the history lesson and all this.
Okay, so, you understand? Creed, them man there prior to
Yeah,
me, you understand?
yeah.
I give them their homage. You
No,
understand?
no,
Them
but-
man know the thing. But yeah, my brother's into
They
Acid
was
House.
talking about how Acid House crept into the garage and
Okay, so my brother's into the Acid E's,
He's
you
on the
understand?
early, yeah.
That thing there from early, that goes into jungle. So I'm getting jungle early. And then this is where my dad comes in, because my dad's out now.
Right.
My dad's a big top security guard. You know, like I said, he's a name brand man anyway. So he's now security at all the top jungle raves.
Right.
So we're getting into all the jungle raves free. So these times here, I'm talking 94, 95.
How old are you here?
So I'm just like 95 is last year of secondary school for me. So I was 15 going on 16. So we're talking from 14
Still
to
very
16.
young.
Very young.
Yeah.
But my brother's 4 years older. You
And your
understand?
dad's is out.
My dad's out. He's top security
Right.
in all these jungle fever, jungle magic, roast, telepathy. He's all these raves. So now what's happened? Jungle's taken over everything. All these youth sounds, what I'm talking about, and all the man them on road who were going to the ragga dances, everyone started to go jungle now.
Right.
Jungle come in a clean sweep, and this took everyone. So all them youth sounds that were playing ragga died out in a
Right.
flash.
That they didn't evolve.
No one evolved, because everyone started to take drugs and go jungle rave. Not, I shouldn't say take drugs, but drugs come in and you understand, man burning weed and it's raving, like just licking off to go raving. You understand?
Yeah.
So, but what happened with us, where we're a bit younger and jungle's come in, we've incorporated jungle into our sound system.
Whose idea was that? Yours?
That's just, we were raving jungle. And
Right.
it's just natural. Like a sound system, for people that don't know, play all different type of music. You entertain for the whole night.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
So whatever music's come in and whatever's good, it just gets added in. You understand? So we are now added in jungle.
You've got to learn how to mix that. You've got to learn that. It's a different tempo, BPM. It's
Exactly.
different.
Exactly.
You can't just do that overnight.
No, but this is where now it answers your question full circle. Fonti is so musical. So when he understands music, like people wonder why he's so good, he understands music. So now jungle's come in, and we've incorporated jungle in our town. Fonti started to mix jungle.
Right.
But because he understands BPM and everything, he's cold straight away. You understand? It don't take him long. He's quick to pick anything up.
Amazing.
So Fonti pick up jungle. So now Fonti becomes the main jungle DJ. Whereas before we were all DJing, now Fonti become the main jungle DJ because there's a drummer that's taken everyone locked. So now Fonti's the main jungle DJ, but now you need MCs. But we're already Heartless Crew, remember?
Yeah.
And by this time, Moe's actually in the sound because I'm talking about, now we're talking 94, 95, 96, we would have met Moe in college.
Right, okay.
So now Moe's in the sound as well.
He's joined?
Moe's joined now.
Okay.
So now,
how did that conversation go? Why was it Moe? What was it that you wanted an extra person?
Good, it's again a very good question. Ogwan was academic and his parents, Ogwan was from Uganda, you understand? So his parents didn't understand sound system culture.
Yeah, sure.
You understand? Whereas my mum and Fonti's mum and Uncle Des, which is Fonti's mum's brother.
They got it. They got the culture.
They're in the culture. So Ogwan decided to drop out of the sound system, but in dropping out, he brought Moe in because Ogwan was a hip hop DJ and Mighty Moe was a hip hop DJ.
Right.
They were friends in college. So now Ogwan's dropped out and brought Moe in to replace him.
So he said, guys, I can't do this no more. However, I have this guy.
Exactly.
Right.
And that was Mighty Moe. And Mighty Moe was a bad man hip hop DJ.
Right.
Cold, scratching and all them things there. Coldest.
Right.
You understand? So now Moe's in the sound. You understand? And there was a couple other men in the sound as well. Rudy and Major, I have to big them up because they played a good part as well.
Big them up, yeah.
You understand? And they were like the pre-Mighty Moe and Bushkin. It was Rudy and Major. They were the MCs. So now Jungle's come in. I'm still DJing ragga, you understand? Moe's hip hop, you understand? I'm playing soul, Moe's playing R&B, Fonti's playing ragga and jungle.
Yeah.
You understand? Jungle's taken off, you understand? We want to be jungle DJs now. So Rudy and Major, they're the MCs on the jungle set. So when we play jungle for that like half hour, we might have had half hour worth of jungle. Them two MC and then it goes back to the normal
Right, yeah.
Then after a while, their man dropped off because their man would do more into girls and they didn't want to do the hard sound system work, which was stringing up the sound.
So let's just quickly talk about that. Setting up is a whole thing in itself.
Whole thing.
The carrying the vinyls, the speakers.
All of that is a whole.
Yeah.
You play at house parties more time than times, and
the rigging and de-rigging is a whole journey.
The fun when everyone's up and everyone's raving, but when everyone goes home, you've got to organise getting the van back or cabs. You've got to string down the sound, wrap up the wires, all of that kind of stuff. The amps and be careful. All that's a whole thing. And when you play for the whole night, them times DJs, you play for the whole night, everyone's gone home and you're left there with all the speakers. It's like, that's a chore. That's a part that was not fun.
That's a big chore, yeah.
So them man, they would more just for the limelight of the MC and the jungle.
Yeah.
So anyway, they faded out the sound. So now it's left a void. So this is where me and Mighty Moe picked up and filled that.
Right.
MC.
So you kind of had no choice. You had to MC.
Yes. Well, I mean, we enjoyed it and we liked it as well. We just wasn't as good as Major and Rudy. They were like the MCs because they were MCs where we were DJs.
And just obviously MCing to that tempo, that's a whole new thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Very fast.
It was a whole new thing, but at the same time, jungle is off like the bashment pattern. So bashment lyrics work on jungle. So that man like Navigator, them man, they showed us it because they are from Unity sound system. They're from a ragga sound system. Right. Navigator, Flinty Badman, Demon Rockers, the ragga twins. Yeah. So they're singing their ragga lyrics on jungle.
But it's almost like a halftime then, isn't it?
Yeah,
right? As
exactly.
opposed to riding it. Yeah.
Yeah. So they're doing that, and then you got man like Hyper D who's doing the fast tongue double time. Shabba doing the fast time. You understand?
Shabba's been this from day, you know.
To me, Shabba is what really inspired my MC. To me, he was the best MC personally, you understand? Shabba, I always hail him up, you understand?
Okay.
Shabba D, you understand?
Yeah.
He's a man for me, you understand?
You see, like just growing up, you'd hear Skibba and Shabba, didn't even know what they looked like, and there's no internet, but you would know that these people ran it. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, again, because I'm out, my dad's in the scene and whatever else, and I'm north and east, I've seen Shabba. I remember going to Cool FM with my dad and seeing Shabba and being like, oh my gosh, and you understand? I was in and around, you understand? So yeah, I knew, and Skibba D come a lot later. People get it twisted. Skibba D weren't about in them days.
I didn't know that. I thought it was Shabba and Skibba was from the start.
No. Rest in peace, Skibba D. But he come a lot later down. Later down.
Shabba's been in this.
Shabba is foundation. Shabba.
I need to get Shabba on here. Big up Shabba, you know. I know Shabba well, man.
He's
a very nice guy.
So them early days of Wax Telepathy, it was Shabba and Stevie Hyper D, you understand? They man were going for back to back, you understand? I even in a way think Shabba was before Hyper D in a way, but again, that could be debatable. But I'm a favourite of Shabba, you understand? So
okay, cool. So you start touching mic. Are you is it kind of an easy thing? How is it? Is it a process? Are you kind of, I don't know, are you kind of with the MCing? Are you comfortable with it?
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
Always, because I'm a bit of a showboater in a way, or an entertainer. You understand? I'm an entertainer. I've got that naturally. It's innately in me.
Just come this way a little bit. Sorry.
It's innately in me anyway. The performance and you understand that kind of stuff. So yeah, I kind of grasp it. I was rubbish, just like anyone when they start anything. But again, big up Fonti, you understand? Because he was like a mentor and he was encouraging me like, no man, that's good. You're really good, man. And he would gas me at the same time. I'm thinking, Font, like, you're chatting rubbish. That sounds shit, mate. Yeah. But Fonty be like, no, Bush, man, that's good, man. Carry on, man. Try this, try that. And he would just fuel man up, and you understand. And Moe as well, you understand. He was schooling us both, you understand.
So are you just practicing a lot out of hours, kind of?
All the time.
And where's this? At your house? At
Fonty's? Both mine and Fonty's, because again, Fonty was living by himself. So you understand. So he had the music house, but we called it the music house. You understand? So we could go there and we'd be there all night, burning weed and just vibes in. You understand? And then also my mum, liberal. So at a certain time I had the decks at my house, so everyone could come to my house. And my house was like a house where man could come and link anyway. Before we go raving, you come to my house. I could bun weed. You understand? And stuff like that. So this time now, we're talking like 15, 16. Link Mo's like, we were Link Mo like 15, 16.
Okay. But just like smoking weed in your house, that's cool? Your mum's cool with that? Do you know what I'm saying?
In my house at that time.
Because you're telling me it's open house and you're burning weed. How's Mumsy taking that?
I think I could burn weed at that time in my house.
Well, you must have been, bro.
No, I'm going for but again, my brother's older than me. Yeah, I was burning weed because I was shot in. My brother was shot in. And a couple of mum was shot in.
And then just talking about dad out of prison, how is that relationship when he's out? Is it kind of difficult for you, or is it seamless?
Seamless. Yeah. Dad come round. Again, we've got a close-knit family, so I've spent a lot of time with my gran, who's obviously my dad's mum, you understand, and his sisters, you understand. So I spent a lot of time. They were like mums for me as well, you understand. They bang up. And again, where my mum was very liberal and of the world, they were much more set to set. So a lot of my like mannerisms, they schooled me. I lived with them part of the time when I was in primary school, and they that's when they made me get good quick, like writing, you understand, reading. They're more academic and much more set to set, you understand.
I hear
so
that. Okay, so you and Mo are in the room practicing
relentlessly, and Fonty MCing as well.
With Jungle?
Jungle, yeah.
Mainly Jungle. That is your...
That's like, when that came out, like, yeah, we was playing everything, but practice-wise, Jungle is a niche. We're trying at this stage here to become Jungle DJs and MCs.
And what kind of lyrics are you kind of spitting? Do you remember any of them?
Yeah, again, I would listen to man like Shabba. You understand, relentlessly on Cool FM. So I had some lyrics that were patterned after Shabba. You understand? So
But Shabba was very quick, wasn't he?
Rapid.
And
man was rapid as well, because that was the style. So Shabba, deliver call that pop. What am I mic I do? What am I said? Don't watch that. Don't watch copper. Became set it up and Bushkin, deliver call boom team. What am I mic I do? What is it?
Okay, so the flows are similar.
So yeah, cause man, you understand? Man, cutting them flows Shabba, and then man.
But at least you're honest about it. Say, bro, I'm cutting the flows.
Of course, because this is.
But it's honest, you know what I mean?
This is, but again, each one teach one, a man learning, and again, that's what inspired man. Yes, a man was inspired in sense of man's. It's just like, Scraps has got the big tune now. You understand? But it's off a Biggie.
That's right.
You understand? So it's nothing. It ain't no. This is everything evolves and goes on and goes round.
It's a circle, innit? Yeah.
It's a circle. You understand? And it's nothing like it's man should pay homage. You understand to that? You understand?
No facts.
That is inspired man. You understand?
Facts.
So yeah, but man had bare flows, mad like you understand. Obviously, man's inspired by Shabba, but then you start putting your own spins on things and Debt's there. Navigator's one of my favorites. You understand? 5-0.
And you're kind of going to these raves as well, so you're absorbing
hard
because your dad's patterned it.
Hard. Them time again. No, at that age, going to all them. No one weren't going to all them.
Is Moe and Fonti going as well?
Only me and Fonti. Mo weren't really into raving like that. And most parents were more strict as well.
Right.
You know, when me and Fonti were outside. So me and Fonti like raving from Thursday to Sunday certain times because we've got access to go to these raves for free. My dad will say, "Oh, go and do some flyering maybe," and then you do some flyering. You say, "Stand up over there," and you stand up for half hour. Yes, I know. He used to do that.
Slide
and he
through.
said, go on. You understand? And we're inside. You understand? And we're raving hard. Man bringing in champagne. Them time 95. You understand? Telepathy when no one had champagne. Man sneaked in the bottle of champagne. A man bust champagne in there. Man, the only one with the champagne bottle. You understand? Them time the man, you understand, outside.
Yeah.
On it. So yeah, 5-0. Big up MC 5-0. Cause man absorbing all of the different things. So Shabba my go-to. But 5-0. He was the host. He was a big man. 5-0 the one stopped the rave. Boy, I just come back from New York City, and he gave a man a speech, and enough people said this 5-0 in the rave. Cause shut up, man, where? But he was the big man still, and people rated it and respected the thing as well. You know, he was a figurehead.
Yeah.
And sometimes you just want to rave, and he stopped the rave and he started talking, but it was entertaining. It was a different. You understand?
So you lot are playing out then as well?
Hard.
Earning your stripes, yeah?
Earning our
Known
stripes.
as the Heartless Crew.
Exactly, we've been the Heartless Crew and we're on flyers from all them time. All these times I've been telling you from that 92, we've got flyers with Heartless Crew on it from then.
Okay.
You understand? So this just to set the
amazing,
levels.
I didn't know this. So.
And yeah, to set the levels. There's Heartless Crew from then all the way up to now. Right. You understand?
Earning stripes, getting better, learning is Fonti coming less off the mic then, or is it still you free?
He's coming off the mic less, but only because he was DJing. So, but he was still the guy. He was still probably at that time, maybe arguably the best out of us at that time.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, and Mighty Mo's just still learning lyrics.
Yeah, me and Mighty Mo at the end. So I was a bit more forefront at the time, but we're both kind of learning it and getting into it on the jungle at the time there, yeah.
And you're just forever practicing. This is it.
That's what we wanted to do.
Day and night.
Day and night.
Nothing else.
Sharpening. Yeah.
Sharpening the tools. Okay, cool. So then I presume garage starts to creep in then.
Yeah. So again, another waves happen basically.
Right.
So jungle is kind of getting a bit troublesome and whatnot else and a bit dark. And
just explain that. What do you mean?
So like, man's going to jungle raves. Remember this time, this is all like 5-6 crack cocaine coming. So man are smoking, you understand, works or food, pen, what man would call it, whatever. You got a certain set of man them smoking them raves, smoking them drugs in the raves. So it's dark, certain corner of the rave you don't want to step in because you know it's, you understand, before man get into raves, man's tickets are getting licked outside the raves. You understand, you get people outside this, you understand, people come from out of London, come down to certain raves, and man are outside this jacking their tickets and then going in, you understand, jacking anything just getting jacked, CS gassing up the rave, little gun. You understand? It's dark, you understand, this time there. But arguably, these dark raves were the best raves. If you're about your thing, if you know your thing, you understand, and people who know will say to you that, wow, them raves are the best raves. The rave that was edgy.
What do you mean by edgy?
It means at any second, something can go off.
Yeah.
And you know it, and it's tense, and you know this man are in that corner.
But there's an excitement about that.
Yeah, them man are in that corner, you know it's tense.
Right.
But them rave there's that, whoa, you're just in it, you understand? Yeah, man.
Just touching back on the jungle era, what was your best rave that you guys did that you can say, do you know what?
What, raving to or put on?
Put on, man. The one that you
You know what, we put on a rave. We never put on jungle rave because we were a sound system, and jungle, we incorporated jungle into our
into the system.
But
right.
we put on a rave called the Cool Down in 1995, and we booked Shabba and Funky Flirt for that rave there.
Yeah.
And we booked them, and they come down and teared it up. That was a big wave. We got the fly for that. You understand? That was massive. But we more put on a lot of house parties and kind of things.
And are you kind of making money as a sound system now, or is it just the love of the craft?
Outgoings. It's bare outgoings. You're not really making any money.
But you're doing this for years, right?
Bare years.
So what's keeping that hunger going, where you're just outgoing and you're not making money, but you're just still doing it, rigging and de-rigging?
The love of it. You understand? The love of it. Also, you want to become popular. You want your name. You want people. Remember, before you're doing anything for the money, you're doing it for the accolade, the fame, and your ego.
To be someone.
You understand? I'm looking at Shabba. I'm looking at Ibe. I'm looking at these men on stages.
People are going, wow, that's so-and-so.
And I'm like, wait, like, I want to do that. I like that. That looks cold. I want to be like that. You understand?
Sure.
So, man, it's not, you're not even thinking about money at the damn time. Arguably as well, this time man's making money as well.
Right, just
man's
hustling.
Man's always been like that, you understand? Always had little paperworks and doing stuff.
Yeah, I hear that.
Yeah, so.
I hear that. All right, so what, garage starts to creep in. What's your first memory of kind of garage music creeping in where you're like, rah, this is a different sound?
Okay, so there's two memories that stick out. One is garage was the room 2 in jungle raves.
Right, yes, I can understand that.
So when the raves get too hot and you're tired, you go into room 2 to chill out. And obviously everyone knows garage is a slower tempo, and so that's much more easy. Them times are much more easy, chill back. So you go there to chill out. That's room 2, garage, yeah? And then also, Fonti's girlfriend, Lisa, she was not like, us man them rolled in a way, and me more so, and Fonti, not really, but yes, yeah, he's from the culture, you understand? Mm-hmm. And his girl weren't really into it, so she kind of weren't into jungle, but she slipped into the garage scene from early. And she's like, boy, you man need to come over to here. Like, not you man, I shouldn't say that because it's Fonti's gal, but she's more saying to me, boy, you understand? She sent him come over to garage, but she said to him, boy, there's bare gal over here, bushies. This is where all the girls right now, because the gal had left the jungle thing, and they've started to go into that. Yeah. So again, by default, we've got into garage so early. You understand? I'm talking like 96, 97.
Yeah.
You understand? So we're starting to slip into the garage, and one place called the Laurel Tree Pub in Camden, there were like little garage raves in there, and she brought us to one of them early on. I was like, okay, see, this is all right, you understand, little thing, you get me? Bearing in mind, them times, well, garage raves were looked on as like, it was more of a gay scene.
Right,
that's
interesting.
In the early days, so man, I'm not going to them places, you understand, kind of thing, because like, you understand?
Yeah.
So it was a bit frowned upon as well. But then as the girls started to go into it, you understand, and you understand, people started to slip out of the jungle. You understand? So we slipped in there early, and Fonti started to buy. Again, as a sound system, we've just incorporated garage into our sound system. So now we play bashment, soul jams, soca, R&B, hip hop, jungle, and now we start to play garage.
Right.
Early, you understand?
Yeah.
And we're playing garage on our sound system, which is still the Heartless Crew.
Yeah. Okay, cool. What kind of MCs stick out then from that early era then? Is it your Creeds and your PSGs?
Yeah, it's just Creed I really remember them time there. I think PSG was really early as well.
Yeah. Anyone else or?
I think Munchie and them man was like prominent as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, Munchie, because I'm from North London, I think Munchie, them man was like top of the thing.
Yeah.
Ranking was about.
Okay.
MC Rankin, he was early as well.
DT maybe?
I can't necessarily remember DT in them early days.
All right, cool. So you guys are out in the sound system. You're MCing still, you two. Is Fonti still MCing or
He's fading, but he's still holding it. He's still there, in and around.
Okay, cool. So then, do you fully embrace garage then? What happens then?
Okay, so the turning point for us is we joined Mission FM.
Right.
Yeah, but we joined Mission FM as a Heartless Crew, obviously, as a sound system, and we're playing everything.
So Mission FM's pirate
Mission
station?
FM's pirate.
How did you get that?
I got that through my, I'll call him my big brother or another mentor, Swifty, ex-company. And again, I was on road, so I was doing little bits and bobs on road. So I'm kind of popular on the roads anyway. And then I'm still doing the music thing.
And they know you do the music thing.
And then Swifty knows I do the music, but he knows me from the other side of things.
Yeah.
Then he's hearing man's doing the music thing. So Swifty's come and give me the tug and said, yo, we've got a radio station setting up and where we want you man to come on there.
Right.
You understand? And Swifty's like the big boys of our area.
And where's the station?
North London.
Yeah, where in North?
It was moving around to Black Archway, Hornsey.
Yeah, so this is
Holloway.
pirate radio station. For those that don't know, you have to set up and then move around because the police would catch you.
Yeah,
and so
generally you're kicking off doors and doing it in squats.
It's mad when you think about it, isn't
Yeah,
it?
that's what was happening.
You have to set up illegally, do your thing, and then
you broadcast, you set up your rigs, you buy rigs and whatever. Okay, so then what's important for what you just said? Because it was pirate radio, we didn't actually understand that it was illegal. So we've turned up on our first show with all our record boxes because we're a sound system, and that's what, as a sound system, we are used to playing all night, and we don't know what we're gonna play or what we're gonna have to play. It's all records. So we've turned up with our bags, crates, the 7-inch box, everything. We've turned, and then man have gone mad. Like, what the fuck are you man doing? Like, right, it's a pirate radio station. You're gonna get us shut down. DJI, this, that, and other. They're gonna clap all your records, this, that, and other. So we're like, oh, okay, cool. We didn't really know. You understand? So anyway, we've still done our set.
How old are you here?
So we'd have been, this is at 98.
Roughly.
So we're talking probably
23?
18 now.
Oh, 17, 18, okay.
Yeah, 18 probably would have been. Yeah.
Still early doors, yeah?
Yeah, we've been 18, exactly that. We've been 18, maybe going on 19 or in and around.
Right.
Yeah. So we've gone onto the station and we're playing our sets, and in our sets, as a sound system, we play everything in our sets. So say we've got 2 hours, so we want to play mainly bashment, mainly this, mainly that, then we play the jungle.
And you're both hosting, you and Mighty, yeah?
Well, no, because this formation, if I'm playing bashment...
You swap, right?
If I play bashment, Fonti will host.
Right.
You understand? Mo plays hip-hop, me and Fonti will host. So it's like, that's the formation sound, depending on what we played.
Do you know what? It's amazing that you can all DJ.
Yeah.
And MC.
Exactly.
Because usually you pick a craft, don't you?
As a sound system, this is what people don't understand. This is what makes us stand out amongst all these other guys. Because we're a sound system, we're different. These guys come on and pick the ugly one thing to do.
One craft.
Yeah. When I'm playing, Fonti's hosting. You understand? Mo will host certain times. You understand?
Facts.
But
we got to highlight that, the fact that you are a triple threat. You guys can do everything. You get me?
DJ and MC. I'm not too hot on DJ now. I'm not going to claim
come on,
that.
But then.
Yeah, exactly.
Then.
So anyway,
you've earned your stripes, innit? But
yeah, definitely.
Okay, so you go on mission and you just start building from there?
Yeah, we build. But what happened is we're playing everything in our sets and then we're playing garage. But when we're playing the garage is going off. Garage is going off more than our normal
How do you
sets.
know it's going off? Text message?
Phone line, text message, and management. Management come to us, Swifty and them. Because remember, I'm partying with Swifty and them man there now. You know, Swifty's like...
When you say management of the
radio station,
which not of the crew.
Swifty, you understand,
right.
and ex-company, that was his
crew.
So
they're saying, when you do the garage, it's the phone lines are going mad.
That's what you need. And they're saying like, wow, all right, you know what, you man, have 2 shows. You got your garage show, and you got your mix-up show.
Okay. So are you getting paid for this?
No, free, completely. We ain't really making no money yet.
But
you understand? But it's love, and our name. By this time, our name's starting to be hot.
And let's just have it right. How many years have Heartless Crew been going then from this period?
So that would have been 6 years.
5-6 years.
So we're talking 92, and we're 98 now.
No money, just for the love of it. Yeah, let's highlight
seeing
that.
Some silly, like we've been playing in chimes, and we might get £20.
But let's have it right. You, for the love of it.
It's all for the love.
You could have quite easily searched for other things. There's no money here, but we love.
We had a dream.
Yeah,
and that's what's very important to highlight. We had a dream. In setting this up, I had a dream. And
sure.
Yeah, the man that brought into the dream.
Come on. Okay, so you have your own garage show.
Now we've got a garage show.
Right.
And we've got a mix-up show.
Okay.
But the garage show is going mental.
What, from the get-go?
From the get-go.
Okay, and then the lyrics. Are the lyrics all they've all been written? Yeah. Okay, so let's have a moment for the lyrics. Where are they coming from? Where are you getting your inspiration from?
So where we was trying so hard to be jungle MCs, we had loads of lyrics from jungle.
Yep.
You understand? So basically, when garage come, we just slowed down the jungle lyrics and we can put them onto garage. I had to adjust them a bit and change little bits and bobs, but basically we was able to slow down the jungle lyrics and put them onto garage, which meant we had loads of garage lyrics straight away. You understand?
Because it would just fit. You found a way to make them fit.
Yeah, and then with that, we obviously we're making new things and new vibes are coming. You understand? But we've already come into it with credit. You understand?
Yeah.
So we've already got a lot of lyrics. And what it is, because we had so much lyrics by default, we wanted to continually spray bars. That's all we wanted to do. Spray on garage.
So on the garage show, is it just you and Mighty then, and Fonti's now just become the DJ?
Yeah, exactly. So now Fonti's, so from the jungle days, Fonti's been more going down the one DJ thing, but now on garage, it's kind of cement.
Does Fonti not want to touch the mic then? Is it because you guys are not really DJing, or is it just naturally happening?
Fonti was still MCing.
Oh, okay.
Fonti's always been MCing,
Right.
even now in the race, still Fonti
Okay.
is still MCs because
Yeah.
it's innately in him as well.
Yeah.
So even then, remember Fonti's got I am the original.
Well, amount of Heartless waves I've been to, I can't tell you, bro. But I would say you and Mighty are predominantly.
Yeah, me and Mighty definitely the front people.
I have not heard.
on
I don't hear Fonti often. Let's put it like that.
On the radio back in them days, Fonti will jump on the mic with us and chat some lyrics. I am the original Bomba. You know, I have the clipper. You understand? And you understand? So we had lyrics. We all had lyrics back to back as well. Now, I'm the original legal clerk. Wake up early, go to work. Put on my pants and put on my shirt and eat my breakfast and make a splurt. You understand? To me and Fonti had some back to backs, and me and Fonti and Mighty, we had some back to backs as well together. I think Fonti had. My remix, Shibby-do. When I come a rave, me stand up in the queue. To the bounce, and say, how do you do? And the Mighty had one. I can't remember Mighty's one, and Fonti had one as well. So we all had lyrics together as well.
And you're still practicing?
Still practicing day and night. We're going hard with the practice.
Okay, and then the chemistry between you and Mighty, is that just natural, or is that just years and years of just understanding each other?
Yeah, it's brotherhood. Again, years of understanding, hanging out, spending so much time together, going on holidays together, you understand? Like just being about, like that we were just, us three was just tight, you understand? We had our office, so I'd go and pick up Moe in the morning and we'd be together until late at night, bunning weed, doing our work in our office, then go to the music house and link Fonti and practice.
When you say in the office, what do you mean?
We had our own office back in the days, early, again, it's probably, must have been, it was probably prior to,
But what's going on in the office? Like mixing and stuff?
No.
What?
Business.
Okay, so talk about the business.
So
what do you mean?
Again, man's always been entrepreneurial, you understand? So we had an office, we had one big up Swift, because we had our first office with Swift in Brick Lane. This is way before Brick Lane got popular. And Dominic Spreadlove was our neighbour, you understand? This is the early days of garage. And we was in there and whatever. And again, Swift is like, I big him up. He's like a mentor to me because he taught me a lot of stuff business-wise. Again, we was doing road stuff, and then he would teach me about music business as well, making me make phone calls to certain people, ordering flyers. They were putting on big raves. So I'm soaking all this up. He'd make me drive big BM. Them man had big cars, so they make me drive the big cars from back then, early, and so pick up girl in the big BM 3 Series and spin round, and you know them man have put me on, you get me?
Yeah.
So I have a big up Swifty. So we had an office with Swifty first, and then we got our own Heartless Crew office in Tottenham Millmead Business Estate. Back in the days, this is way before all of these mans. You understand? This is foundation. And in the office we ran our own agency, so all our bookings went through our own agency. And my baby mother she ran our agency. Big her up as well because she's a big part of the journey. You understand? And then we had our bookings, and we had the Red Sea agency. So we had a lot of the people in the scene on the agency.
On your own agency.
Big up Continental GT. He was on our agency back then. Nicky Slim Ting. Loads of man was on the agency.
I was speaking to Slim Ting earlier today, you know. It's mad.
Yeah, man, big up Slim Ting, man. He knows the foundations, you understand?
So you're on Mission FM and you're just growing. You're just growing and growing and growing.
Yeah.
Now, it's probably safe to say you're probably like one of the first people to go viral without the internet. Because these tapes, let me tell you something, bro. Let me fucking tell you, bro. Gold mine, gold dust. If you had the Heartless tape in the car, there was nothing else. I'll tell you straight. You get me? I don't know if you realise this, know what's going on, but from my perspective, them Heartless tapes, there was nothing better. In the car, you had to have Heartless. Do you realise this?
It's hard to, because it's us and whatever, and we've always kind of kept our feet on the ground and been humble with it. But it's like, there was a time, like up and down the country, our thing was just ringing And they was ringing bells.
And kind of also, like, in regards to garage, there was a lot of, like, taglines with MCs, with your creeds, and they had specific taglines. But I think you guys were the first to not have taglines. Like, there were lyrics, and you had a barrage of lyrics with Reebok, Bacardi, Breezer, I am the B, like... Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, let me say that, innit? Like, I think you are the first.
100%. Like, on that tempo of music, that's why I've said it, you understand? Like, we set the pattern for all of this, what's come after, you understand? Like, yes, there was things going on before us, and big up Creed and big up the Jungle Mans, you understand? And big up the mans before them, the Ragga Mans before them, the Tipper Iries, the Smiley Cultures, and Daddy Freddy's and all them man there, you know, Top Cat, General Levy, all these men are
speaking
before
to
us.
Top Cat as well, you know.
All these men are legends. They're UK legends before us. But for this new era, you understand, like, we started that. And that's facts, you understand. No one can dispute that. You understand, we were the first crew. Obviously the word crew's been around for years. In that tempo of music, garage, we were the first crew. You understand? Like, we set a pattern. We changed the face of garage music. You understand? We came in and changed it. A lot of people are saying this, that, and other, but this is facts. And I look at anyone and ask anyone to challenge me. We started that whole wave. This whole new wave was gone on now to the Central Seas and everyone who's coming now, the Remedies and all these new talented people. We started that pattern there. You understand? 110%.
I understand because I was there, and Heartless at one point the biggest in the country by miles.
Yeah, 150%.
Miles.
Yeah.
That growth period, was it really quick for you, like, or did it kind of blow up overnight for you? When did it occur to you guys that like, we are?
Yeah, it was a long journey, because remember, we went through so much trials and tribulations that what skipped through more the sound system stuff and buying speakers and our speakers getting stolen and all these things. You know, so it was a long journey and playing out times and knowing that we've smacked up the rave and we're going home with empty handed, no money. You know, so it was, so certain times, man, they're angry, man, that fuck this, man, like, you understand? We deserve more than this, like, we're not even getting paid. We're shelling man's waves down and, you understand, we're not even getting a £50, you understand? So then by the time we started to get popular, it's like we put in a lot of work, and even this time here, 98 in particular, because 98 is when we went onto like Mission, I think it might be beginning of 98 or end of 97, we've gone into Mission FM and we've blown, and that's when the tapes are starting to go up, and we're up in Birmingham, we're all around the country, we're blowing, but we're still not like the big boys. We're hot, we're the hottest on road, but we're not the big boys. We're not.
Who's the big boys at the time?
It would have been Dream Team, Top Boys.
Okay.
Edith was about, but Edith wasn't necessarily even the top boy. Dream Team was the top boy. Mike Roughcut Lloyd. Martin Lana's name was big.
Bitty Lana, yeah.
Carl Tough Enough Brown.
Tough Jam, yeah.
Tough Jam was the first. When we first come into things, Tough Jam, Carl Tough Enough Brown was the big man.
Matt Jam Lamont.
And Matt Jam, but it was Carl Tough Enough's name was ringing. When we first got into garage, he was the top man.
Yeah.
Carl Tough Enough, and he had a dub. Carl Tough Enough Brown. Carl Tough Enough, he had a dub plate. He was the first top man. You understand? And then it went on and evolved. You understand? And then the Dream Team were the next big boys. You understand? PSG started to pop off. You understand? Creed was the big man. You understand? And like, that was the early days.
So how much are you earning now? Because the money starts coming in.
So if I can remember correctly, we was getting maybe a 150, and then it went up to £300. We were getting like £50. No.
Okay.
We'd be getting like, a bill's 150, then we'd like get 150 and up with like £50 each. You understand? Because what always made it tricky, because there was three of us.
You got to split it.
We got to split it. So the money, let's just say someone's getting £100, or they give us £100, that might not be bad at that time. But because £100 divided by 3, that £33, it's like, whoa, you understand? So then we got £150, and I remember when we hit the £300 mark, it was like, yo, we're kind of feel like we're nice now.
We got a bill.
We're getting a bills each.
Yeah.
You understand? And
but it's nice that you're happy with the bill and you're not going, fuck, this is not enough.
No. We was humble, and again we was working. You understand? We knew what was coming yet because we was working. We knew that we was talented because we'd been practicing day and night.
Yeah.
You understand? So we're getting like the 3 bills you understand? But when we're hot boys, it's very good to make an understanding, yeah? Like, we're 18, so the people who listen to us are like 14 to 18, you understand? Predominantly, like, we blew up via under 18s. That's how we got hot, via the under 18s crowd, you understand? Then we started to spill off after to the older people, because the older people looking at us like, you're little kids, you understand? This is why we couldn't make it to jungle, because we were even littler kids then, you understand? So we're babies, so we're not getting the full respect from the garage scene, but the younger people are giving us all the respect, you understand? All the hype and accolades. So the older people are now having to take note, but they don't really like it, you understand? Because it's like, we're doing things different.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But then there's got to be a turning point where they'll be like, oh, we can't hold these boys back anymore.
They tried. They definitely tried to hold us back. You understand? The scene kind of was like against and opposed to us, because what we was doing was completely different, and it was foreign in the garage scene, which was a very tailored and nice packaged scene. And we come and was very rough around the edges and just bring a brightness to it, and a amount of colour and craziness in a way.
I mean, there is the keyword vibes. I think that goes with Heartless Crew. I think it suits that suits what you perfectly.
That's right. You're right, because everything I'm saying, the brightness and the colour and all stuff, that's the vibe. So we bring that colour.
You definitely brought a vibe which was not replicated by anybody. It was completely different.
Yeah, 100%.
You know what I mean? The tapes were like fucking gold mines, and then just the fashion itself. I don't know, you one of the kind of Moschinos you're wearing it now. It's because of you that I fucking spent grands on of off-key Moschino, and it's like. You see what you're saying, how you see Shabba in the dance. Man, you just see you in the dance, bro. And all off-key Moschino, but just bringing fashion as well into the game. Like shouting out brands, Reebok, Bacardi, Breezer. Like, are you aware of what you're kind of doing and the influence you're giving, or you just being you?
Just being me. Like I said, I'm a Gemini. I've always liked bright garments. I wanted to be a model from when I was a kid. So fashion was just me. I love bright stuff. I'm very unique and unorthodox. You understand? So that off-key Moschino and that stuff, that was just me. Like, that is just me, because I love bright shit. You understand? I'm always wearing bright stuff and, you understand, just different stuff. So when all that's coming, and again, that's from the jungle era, you understand? A man bring it over to the garage, you understand? That weren't, again, in the garage thing, really. Man bring that over and, patterned up with it.
I was once in Ali Pali as a kid, because I'm younger. My older brother's 2 years older than my older brother's 2 years older than that. So when they would go out, Mum would go take him with you. Mum didn't know. I would be in the dance, not legally allowed to be in the dance.
Getting from early as well. That's right. You know the vibe.
My brother down the road must have done my beard like the Del Piero sideburns to make me seem like I'm older. So I used to slip in the dance. But I will never forget, I was in Ali Pali once, and you were standing there, bro, in like off-key stuff, and there was gunshots in the club, bro. And you were just standing there, bro, like just whatever, bro. And everyone just ran, bro. I almost got trampled, bro. Like, I was a kid, bro. You know what I'm saying? But it's mad what you remember, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And Bush was just standing there like...
But you know why? Because we had been through that from the ragged days. You know, when we was we 16? I think was we even 16? I don't even remember. There was an incident in Chimes when a guy got shot in his head.
No.
You understand? So this is like
I remember the island in Ilford, the bouncer got shot in it.
This is way prior to that. So this is maybe, it's got to be 94, 95. I would even go, maybe, could it be 90? It's anywhere between 93 and 95.
Right.
Yeah, a young kid got shot in his head.
Right.
In Chimes.
Right.
Dead. You understand? And that we all got locked into Chimes. You understand? The police wouldn't let no one out because they wanted their friends. Right. And the boy was just on the floor dead.
And you was there?
And we was there. You understand? So we've seen it. So in a way, it's not anything good, but we're kind of hardened to this.
Yeah.
You understand? And I remember being in a carnival, me and Fonti being in a carnival, and we're winding up with gal and one brother. We don't know him. We don't know who he is, where he come from, and his gun dropped out on the floor. You understand? Me and Fonti both said, oh. You understand? It's like, okay, cool, but we're winding with gal right now, so we ain't taking no check. You get me? So these things have been around and we've seen them. You understand? Like I said, man have been in that culture. You understand? Man had things as well and whatever. So it's like, yeah, you know, the thing.
I just thought I'd bring that up as a memory. But okay, look, that you grow and grow and you become massive, right? So then I'm presuming you're no longer making the bills each, right?
No, yeah, we started to clean it. We started to realize our worth. Again, we set up our office. You know, I've always been entrepreneurial, so we started selling the T-shirts way before everyone started selling T-shirts. We had Heartless Crew visors. We had watches. We had the ice watches. I was into Reebok ice. We had the ice watches. You understand? So we realize our worth. What was happening? Like, we was being on flyers, and the whole way is coming for Heartless Crew. Yeah. You understand? And then so we're clocking at these men are just milking us. You understand? So we went from 3 bills, then we started charging 6 bills, then we started charging $1,000, and then we started charging like, I don't know if we even touched $2,000, but then I definitely remember we started charging $3,000. This is back in them days.
£1,000 each.
Yeah, fine. And we're doing all our bookings through our own agency.
And you're out pretty much every night?
Yeah, we're rinsing. We had the calendar with the 365 days, and we put stars on it. You understand? We was very, what's the word?
Just on it.
On it, but clerical. We was very clerical. Like, we had our own office. Yeah. So Moe, and it's not in a derogatory way, in a way. Moe's more secretarial, very meticulous, very organized. Yeah. You understand? I'm more, you understand, ideas. All right, let's do this. I'm on the phone, where. Yeah. Yes, so me and Moe are working in tangent together. We've got the diary. We're buying like a half a K of weed, and you understand, we're just on it. Business, and we got our weed. We can't run out of weed. We used to buy big weed. Everyone said, why are you man buying such big weed? You understand? We weren't selling weed them time there, but our mentality was, we're not gonna run out. And that's how it was. We were surplus. We had everything, and you understand, we're not running out. So this is no word of a lie. We travel with $3,000 and like half a key of weed. That's normal. You understand? In a rucksack, and we go up and down the country, or do whatever we're doing on our day-to-day runnings. But we've got that with us. So we can't. No matter what we need to buy, we can buy it. And we're buying weed, so we've always got weed there. We can't run out. You get me?
Cool. And then with this money, how are you guys spending it? Are you kind of prudent with it?
Very prudent. Again, our biggest win back then, and I tell everyone now on the cameras, we used to keep all our money together. We didn't split our money. You understand?
Oh, you just kept it in like a one big...
Yeah, we had shoebox money first, and then we got a bank account, we got a business bank account, we was banking.
Right.
You understand? So it was very... You understand? Don't get me wrong, we go out and we buy garms, stupid certain times.
Have that mosh nice, you get me?
Yeah, we go out and spend money, you understand, on things like... But we've never been... Again, yes, I'm the most flamboyant and the most kind of out there. The other guys are even more cool than me, like more relaxed, not the big flamboyant, like flashy. You understand? Yeah, we had our nice thing, but we're not.
But the clothes were expensive back in the day, bro. They weren't cheap, bro. Like hundreds and hundreds of pounds, bro.
Stupid, but again, we're making $3,000 a time, so you understand.
So what do you do with that money eventually? What happens to it? What do you do?
We
do you
split money and bought houses. We all split our money, and you understand, that was, but funny enough, as man spud, that was almost the beginning of the end in certain respects.
Okay, why?
Because when we split the money, we're mature, by this time we're like in our 20s as well, you understand, so we've been doing this for a long time, but then man got girlfriends, and everyone's growing into their own individual characters more so, you understand, and you got pillow talk happening, and this guy, and you're the man, and
I will come to that, but just to clarify, you all bought houses.
Yeah.
We love that though, but that is very good though.
Yeah, it's very good. I'm not saying it's not good, but again, I am also knowing it from the inside, which is, you understand, the time, the unity strength. You understand? So we had all our money together. It meant two things. One, we was united. And plus, we had more money than anyone at that particular, not anyone at the time, but we had more money collectively than anyone. Individually, you understand, you're weaker individually. So when you're collective together...
But eventually, I would have thought that money gets split 3 ways anyway.
Well, yes, but it would get split 3 ways, and it got split 3 ways, you understand? But my gripe at the time was, it wasn't the right time.
You want to carry on stacking?
Yeah, time's everything. The time we bought houses wasn't a great time in the house market as well. You understand? There was other investments that we could have done arguably.
I'm guessing it's better than it is now, bruv. Do you know what I mean?
Well, yeah. Again, there's always the right time to buy and the right time to sell. So, but that wasn't the right time to buy.
Really?
Yeah.
not to get too personal, how much money was in there collectively?
We had a lot of money. We had a lot of money. We paid a lot of money in tax.
If I give you a figure, can you just tell me north or south? Yeah?
Yeah, go on then.
100 grand.
What, north's up?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we had a lot more than that.
Okay, 500,000.
We had good money, put it that way. We made a lot of money.
In those days, you know what I mean? Like,
it's a
because
lot
you
of
lot are
money,
gigging, 2-3 gigs a night sometimes?
Yeah, but it's also, I remember we got signed up by the record label.
Right.
And then we got big money from the record label.
Is that for the Heartless Anthem, yeah?
Yeah, that was just, they signed us up, yeah.
Okay. Let's talk about that then. Actually, firstly, I just want to talk about life on the road. Everyone thinks it's amazing and glamorous, but there is a hard side to that, right? You're always out, always tired, or do you know what I mean?
Not eating great, what they called motorway food and stuff like that.
And you're up and down the country, aren't you?
Hard. Sometimes we're playing in Bristol, then we're playing in maybe in Milton Keynes, and then Manchester. Same night, 3 gigs. Driving stupid mileage, battering mileage.
So who was driving?
Me.
You was driving?
Them time Moe and Fonti couldn't drive, and it was another gripe because I was at the chauffeur. I'm driving all night, everywhere, and then dropping both man to their girls or to their house.
And still got to bring the vibes.
Service, yeah. And I used to cuss and moan and something like.
But literally from Bristol to Milton Keynes to Manchester.
I'm driving. And winging certain times.
Is there like a specific night where you did some mad mileage and you could?
Yeah, bruv, not all the time.
Yeah.
That was just that all the time. That would be in Sheffield and here and there, and top of the country, Manchester and you understand, London and pressing. But again, to put it into context, them times you could press 120 was our normal.
Oh, what speed?
Speed.
Yeah.
120 is normal.
Yeah. 100.
So we're making Bristol hour, Burnham hour. Everywhere was an hour in the UK for us. You understand? We're pressing 120 because there weren't the cameras and everything. So when I'm saying 3 cities in a night, it sounds like, wow, that's not, some man are going to look at, oh, you're chatting shit.
No, I know you was doing the 3 cities in a night. Yeah,
we was peppering and, you understand, man was wetting 120s, 140 certain time.
Yeah.
You understand? And when you're doing 140, everyone knows driving knows that you are getting places in 40 minutes, 50 minutes, like.
Can I just ask you personally, what's your favourite lyrics from you that you personally like? That rings it, do you know what I mean? Oh
man, it's a very tricky question. Again, it's probably over different eras. The Reebok one, the classic, yes, and I love that lyric there because I'm just a fan of Reebok. When I come with Chirps, the guy Suzuki Matara, then with Misha, was it Sarah? Yes,
Suzuki.
Yeah, that was cold because it was that long lyrics, story time lyrics.
Yeah.
Then lyrics that was bad was shit's on the tip of my tongue. Oh my gosh, and I've got a couple remixes of it.
And you've got so many lyrics as well. To remember them, is that easy or is that just like you just have a Rolodex in your head, like you could just?
Yeah, easy because man learnt them from paper.
Right.
You understand? And when you learn things, again, it's everything from a different era. So when you learn things, writing them down on paper, you learn them differently. And man got so much lyrics, but if you say the start of a line, if you say the first line, then man can then remember the rest of the lyrics. You understand? So.
Yeah. All right, so go on, best lyrics then. Reebok,
the Suzuki Vitara lyrics was cold.
Yeah. That's how you know he's got too many lyrics.
Yeah, there's just a lot of lyrics.
All right, cool. And then your favourite of Moe's? Personal favourite, do you know what I'm saying?
Maybe the Knockney lyrics, you know, Gallama walk with Knockney, Gallama talking Cockney.
And Yardy and Hindi, Gallama stop and ask me.
Then more, it's commercial, he had so much more. Even he had MCMIGHTY. He had that one as well, that was cold. That one never really bust out like that. It was an era thing again. Coming through the leaves of a tree like a sunbeam, take you to the extreme. How about I smash your windscreen? Wiper, I'm hyper, no need, but yeah, man, Moe, cold. When it comes to lyrics, cold. He set the trend for all them man afterward, like who's lyrical now.
Yes.
Moe was the governor for them.
Yes.
100%.
And then these brands you mentioned, Reebok, like, did they ever reach out? Did they ever, do you know what I mean?
Not yet. I'll put the yet on the end, not yet. But again, man was not doing it then for that. I'm a fan of it. I liked it.
Yes, but like the Reebok Classics, for example, like it was because of people like you that would make you want to go and get that.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
100%. Man was
and it's crazy because if that was in this era, you would have been scooped up from
long time. You understand? Man chatted the lyrics so much times in all different countries all over the world. You understand?
The trend setting, and then obviously from the garage era, there was some clashes.
Yeah.
For what was a happy time. Big up Maxwell D. He was here and he did explain it from his point of view.
Yeah.
Obviously with PAYG, I suppose is the most infamous, significant. That I mean, that clash was like fucking wildfire. Oh my God.
That went mad. That
Forget
went viral
the internet,
again.
man. Forget the internet.
That would have broke the internet if it was nowadays.
That would have broken the internet. What's your recollection of that? I can tell you what he said, but I just want to know from your point of view.
I mean, yeah, we had the clash with PAYG and we took them out, you understand? That was, you understand? They're not really too much. The thing was bubbling and brewing from a long time.
Yeah, so he said you had an issue with Major Ace, R.I.P.
Yes, big up Major Ace, rest in peace. Major Ace was stealing man's lyrics, you understand?
That's what he said.
Yeah.
Right. So what lyrics do you felt like he was stealing?
There was a lot of them. I can't even remember the particular one, but he had a lot of lyrics what he was biting man's style.
Did you not take that as inspiration the same way you did with Shabba?
You know what? I was hot-headed back then.
Right.
And that's the difference. And Fonti was always saying to me, Bush, it's a compliment. It's a compliment. You understand?
He was saying that.
Fonti was much more level-headed and much more, you understand? He's like more musical. I'm a bit more rolled and a bit more like, kind of thing. You get me? But Fonti said, no, man, it's like, you understand? It's a compliment. Take it as a compliment. And maybe I would have, but when I approached Major Ace, because I did approach him a couple of times, I said, oh, brother, man, I'll tell you, understand, like, man, you know, ease off of the thing, man, you understand? And man kind of went on like...
Bad with it.
A bit, yeah.
Right.
You understand? And one of the times he actually said he's going to ease off of the thing, and he didn't ease off, you understand? Because I'm saying to him, like, you understand, like, boy, brother, come on now, it's getting a bit, you get me? You know, it's not like me, I'm giving Shabba the accolade, you understand? I'm always going to big him up and always
He's not acknowledging them.
He's not acknowledging. We're bigging Shabba, we're booking Shabba, and you understand, Shabba is a part of our DNA. He's not acknowledging or showing any respect.
So had he had done that, it would have been...
It'd been a complete different story.
Right.
You understand? He's not showing any
And
respect.
is it just flows that he's kind of taking then?
Yeah, it's flows that he's taking. But bearing in mind, like outside of that, they have taken our whole pattern. You understand?
In what respect?
In the respect of their called PAYG crew. So they've written a crew thing, you understand? And at this time, people don't even know, there's so much gases out there, but PAYG was 3 members. The same as Heartless Crew. And all these crews, they started, that's how most of them started.
That's not what Maxwell D said, but go on.
Well, PAYG was Plague, Major Ace and Slimzy.
Oh, yes, sorry. Yes, you are correct. I apologise.
Yeah, that's 3 members.
Right.
And Heartless Crew is Fonti, Bushkin and Mighty Moe.
Yes.
You understand?
Okay.
So that's what it is. Fonti was a DJ and there was 2 MCs.
Yes, that is correct.
You understand? Slimzy was a DJ.
Yeah,
and
when Maxwell joined, it was...
They had 2 MCs, you understand?
Right.
So they also a bit that pattern. And obviously we're aware of this. You understand? As Heartless Crew, everyone jumped on this crew thing after us. Everyone is now a crew. And everyone's copying what we're doing.
So solid. Yeah.
Genius. Nasty.
Boom selection.
This crew, that crew, everyone's a crew, the Marvel crew. Up in Birmingham, you've got crews, Manchester, everywhere, Bristol, everywhere.
But again,
is a crew.
is that not homage to you guys?
Yeah, it is. It was homage. And again, when you're that young, you're not necessarily... Fonti was kind of looking at it like that, but we're not looking at it like, wow, it's just a blatant bite. You understand? It's like a blatant... Everyone's copying exactly what we're doing.
Yeah,
and
I get it. When you're young, it's you know, your ego's a thing.
Yeah,
but looking back, it's homage.
It's like,
you are the greatest. You know what I mean? We got to.
Yeah, now it's like.
If we want to attempt to even be like the greatest, we have to.
Now I acknowledge it as an older man. I understand it, and you understand it is what it is. You understand? Back then, no, not necessarily.
And then a lot of people don't realise there was an actual PAYG clash before the one that went viral.
Yeah.
And was that in Rex?
No, we had a couple clashes. We had one in Temple, Tottenham, where we buried them in there as well. You understand? And then we had another one in...
Just buried them. We don't care about that.
Yeah, no, but again, it's soundman thing, so it's normal. And this is the fundamental difference is when I speak and something. I'm coming from a sound perspective. In sound,
You're
you
from
clash
that background.
and you bury, man,
Yeah.
or you get buried. It ain't no... It's just like football. Man United lose one game, Liverpool lose a game.
Sure.
It's what it is.
Yeah.
You understand? You're practicing to win, you might lose. You understand?
So you have a couple of these clashes.
Yeah, Rumble. We had one in Rumble in Powerhouse Club Space.
Yeah.
And we had one in Temple.
Yeah.
And both times we buried them because they're not built for clashing.
Yeah.
And then I got booked for, I think it was Slim Thing's birthday, and Double O from East Connection come and pick me up from North, because I didn't want to come. This time...
Is this the one that went viral?
No, this is before. This
Right.
is the house party. I
Right.
think this is Slim Thing's house party.
Right.
And Double O has come to pick me up. For this time now, the North and East divide is a little bit there.
Okay. Why is that? Because of this pay-as-you-go crew and your
No,
crew?
not necessarily. The Tottenham Hackney beef is running. That's like, you understand? That's big things. You understand? I'm from North London. Plus, we're moving with Tottenham, man. You understand?
Yeah.
So, you understand? There's bare back and forth killings going on. That man are dying. Like, you understand? Dead. You understand? So this is, you understand? It's not no joke thing.
But you guys are musical, so do you feel like you've got to have a foot in that?
But not the way I have
Not
to have
a-
a...
not
we're
a foot, but like
affiliated.
protection.
We're
Okay.
affiliated.
Just from
with,
being North London crew.
Yeah, and knowing them,
know
man.
them.
And some of them, man, I've gone college with and whatever. You understand?
Yeah.
Some of them from my area and
Sure.
whatever. So, you understand? So yeah, we're rolling with certain man. And
Yeah.
it's gang. These are gang mans. You understand? And music and gang business is all hand in hand anyway.
In hand. So you have that other clash with Double O, or with Double O takes you.
With Major Ace, and Impressions were kind of, it was like 2 against 1. And then man, I've come from North London. He's come and picked me up from my house and taking me all the way up there. I'm like, boy, this is some ambush thing, you know.
Well, on your own?
I'm going on my own, my ones.
Right.
And I put up a little stick and said, yo, if I'm moving with something, because this is some ambush thing you man are trying to lure me into.
Yeah.
So I don't really want to go up there
Right.
like that.
But you went anyway, though?
I went because Slim's in my bridging and it's his birthday. And they said, no, Bushy, well, but it was a planting.
Yeah.
You understand? Because they are all East anyway. You understand?
Yeah.
So when I've come there, it's a kind of little barrage thing. Obviously, I've hold my own, but it's like I'm chatting my lyrics and no one ain't really, they're responding, but little. They just give man a little bit of love.
It's an away game.
It's an away game. And them, man, they're trying to shell me. But remember, I've got more lyrics than man anyway. And I'm on it. Them time, I'm on it.
Yeah.
So it's like, you understand? And we're going for it. You understand? Then we had the big clash.
The big clash is in What for Destiny.
In What for Destiny.
Is that correct? Okay, so from Maxwell D's perspective, he didn't know that there was going to be a clash. You just grabbed the mic and went, nowhere. They're going nowhere.
Yeah,
right.
right. There's some truth to that. There's a bit of truth to that.
Actually shuts down the dance. What's your memories from that? I wish there was cameras at that point, man.
Yeah, we are. Oh my gosh.
God,
oh
I
my
just
gosh.
want to visualize it. Do you know what I mean?
Again, like, to set the context, there was going to be a massive clash with all the crews in Birmingham, maybe a couple of weeks prior to that incident.
With So Solid as well?
So Solid, Genius, every crew who was an established crew was on this flyer at that time.
Mad.
And that was going to be like the biggest thing. And we were going there to bury everyone and to show them like we're the daddies of this thing.
Right.
You can't chat to us. You
So you lot prepared all
we're
the lyrics?
prepped for that, but dub plates and you understand, we're like that because that's a sound thing. You understand? So now this one's coming on. So that it's in the air anyway. That little clash kind of vibe is in the air. Now we've got to this place. I've got in again. I'm a bit boisterous. I've muscled my way in to the club before Fonti and Moe got in. So I'm inside, but these men don't know I'm inside. I'm inside for a good little while. And I'm hearing man saying, well, them man there, where's these man? Well, we're going to have their food. We're going to take them. After next
So you heard them say all that?
I'm in the rave and I'm hearing this.
What, on the mic?
They're all saying it's on the mic.
Never knew that.
But if you listen back to the tapes, because you don't know it unless, and now I've said
it's
it.
like indirect?
Yes, but
Right.
now I've said it, you can go back and listen to the tape and all the way through their set, they're saying one or two little
Subliminals,
things.
yeah.
Subliminals. But they're not clocking, I'm in the rave.
Right, okay.
So I know this. So where they're thinking, I've just jumped on the mic and got the mic.
Because that's what it seems like. You've jumped and attacked them.
Like. But it's because I've been in the rave for half hour
Okay.
prior. So I'm hearing your little jabs, your little jibes. You get me? I'm like, all this is just making me get hot-headed.
Right.
So I'm anxious. By the time I've gone to stage, I'm already pissed. Because I'm thinking, you man are taking the piss. What do you think this is like?
Yeah.
It's not that.
Yes.
So now when I've jumped up, I'm on stage because I'm like, all right, I've had enough of you man chatting your little things now. You get me? So I've jumped up now. You understand?
But you've gone straight for the jugular straight away.
Yes.
Right, fair enough.
Yeah, well, she's right, because I'm angry.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm more...
On your own as well.
I'm on my own, yeah. I was hot-headed them time, yeah. And more... And it's clash business. This is pride. This is like... You understand?
So it's legacy pride thing.
This is
heritage,
yeah,
whatever you want
it's
to call
ego.
it.
This is all of that shit. You understand? Bragging rights. This is all of that.
And interestingly, Wiley doesn't really say much, and that's what Maxwell D says. All he says is lyrics for lyrics, calm. That's what Maxwell D said. But it's interesting that Wiley, the Clash, what you want to call after that, becomes the Clash guy.
Yeah, Wiley learned from that. You understand? But what I would say is Maxwell D, in this time, Maxwell D was the front man for them, man. There.
So
Maxwell D was a big man, like.
So Maxwell D said he felt like he took the brunt of that when he didn't really.
He didn't
come
need
for
to,
that.
and he didn't have to, because but he was the leader of them at that time, and so to speak.
And also he felt like the aftermath, he got it all. Like he's the one that got the kind of, you got slewed, you got. He kind of felt like it fell on him.
On him, yes.
It fell on his shoulders.
Yeah,
it didn't fall on the others.
Yes, more so it did, but again, he was the front guy, so he has to take the responsibility of that and accept that responsibility. And it's a shame, because people don't know, me and Maxwell was friends prior to all of this.
Yeah.
You understand? So we was doing little
friends
bits.
now,
We're good friends anyway, but I mean, this is prior to all PAYG and stuff like that. Maxwell's name was ringing on road. I had a name on road.
Yeah.
We've done little bits together, you understand, and stuff like that. When he came out, Maxwell come raving with us, and he was seeing what we was doing. This is all prior to PAYG. Like, you understand? So he jumped in and took a bullet for their man there.
Yeah.
And I don't know if they will do the same for him. But it is what it is. You understand? And it happened, and you understand, they got corralled that night, and you understand?
The tape is absolutely viral.
It goes crazy.
Some may say it was the beginning of the end for them.
It was the end for them, 100%.
Off that
PAYG disbanded after. They went and done a set on Rinse FM.
That's right, afterwards.
And they were done 2 hours of slewing, man. You understand? Rinsing, man, they took it to the next level, and Rinsing, man, baby mother, obviously.
That's right.
You understand? So they done all of that, and then so that, remember, this way the thing gets a bit sticky, so then now this is turning into more of a beef, and then we've bucked them and kicked off, and all of that.
That's right. Apparently you had a fight with Major Ace.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's afterwards?
That's after all of this, because again, man ain't really taking the chattings like that, you understand? So it's like, so that's happened. Again, rest in peace, because it's not nothing to... You understand? It was more of a one-sided fight, you understand? But again, it is what it is, you understand? Rest in peace to Major Ace, you understand? I'm not taking nothing away from him. And he was, again, I can look back on it now and say he was actually hella talented.
Very talented, yeah.
Man weren't really, I wasn't even really respecting his thing then, because it's beef, you get me?
Yeah.
So we've had a little beef. And again, it's a thing where it's just so stupid, but it's just ego. I've approached him, but I'm got my intention anyway. I'm looking to clap you up, because you've taken the piss now. You man, this is my baby mother, and I'm not about this now. You understand? You've gone too far with that one there. You understand? So it could have gone in a different way, but he's got his own ego as well. So again, I have to give him his respect, because he held it as a man. And you understand? And really, arguably, he should have just let it go at that time. You understand? But I was like, yo, brother, and my man's tried to dip his glasses down, and where we're from, that's you're on it then, you understand? So it's gone off, you get me?
And then with So Solid as well, there appears to be some type of back and forward. Why did that start from your perspective?
Again, we're the original and first crew. We didn't have any beef with them at all, you understand? We've always been very respectful. Then, and Mega Man, I remember Mega Man coming up to me early days and saying, "No, man, I love what you man are doing, man. You man are like, you understand, you're proper still." He proper give us an accolade early, you understand, early days, outside Temple, Tottenham. But anyway, they put us on a flyer for a clash. This time we charge big money, and we ain't clashing just like that. But they put us on a flyer for a clash. Freak FM v The Light FM, So Solid v's Heartless Crew in Camden Palace. This is 2000. This is before the PAYG clash. You understand? And we've got a couple bookings that night elsewhere, but they happened to be in London. So we was like, all right, we'll do our bookings, and then we're going to go there and collect our money, cancellation fee, because we're not playing. They ain't booked us, but you put us on the flyer. We know people are going to turn up. You understand? So this is how we run it. Then we go and collect our money, cancellation fee. So we've gone there, collect our money. You understand? But bearing in mind it's in North London, so when we've turned up, everyone's North London anyway. Not everyone, but
Yeah.
Everyone, what? Yeah, the man the mayor now, the man the mayor. So now we've landed. the place is charged up.
Right.
You understand? So, but we're like, nah, man, we're cool. We're here just to collect our money, you know. We're not even on nothing.
Yeah.
And that night there is what we'd all come out with our girls.
Right.
You understand? So it was us, man, and all our girls.
Yeah.
You understand? So then we've made our way. We've gone up to the top balcony and we're up there chilling with our girls. Again, same thing. Them man on stage. Where's Heartless Crew? Little jab. But again, they don't know we're in the rave. So we're hearing this firsthand. And again, man, are getting like Fonti and them man more calm. Me and big up longer. Me and longer. Like, boy, you get me? And then it's getting a bit peak. And then what happened is.
And they're in North London as well.
They're in North London, yes. And so big man will come to us like, boy, anyway.
Are you gonna allow that?
And then also they've clocked we're in the buildings. It's like someone's come to them on stage
and said they're up there.
And said them, man. They didn't say they're up there. They said they're here.
Right.
So they didn't know where we was. But then you see them, cause we are looking at them, and we're seeing man like. Well, you see that because they're all on stage and you're hearing like the second motion, them man, where are they? I said they're looking around and we're watching them. And man said, go and get the records, you understand? So Fonti and Longer have got the records and come back.
Cancellation fee or not, bro.
You understand? This time it's
reputation.
money's out the window now. Yeah, we're gonna bury you. You understand? So again, same thing. We walked through all the hustle and the bustle. You understand? And when we're going on stage, it's like everyone that champion the man them now, cause
like a boxing fight, yeah.
All right, yes, the man them now, the man them are in there now, all right. And we hit the stage and again, boom, 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 quick. You understand? It was so frenzy, like such a hype that we didn't even get to play many tunes. It was like same EMC's Alive, well, Moe running lyrics on the Trino, and it just went mad.
And that's all you needed.
And that's again, it was a shutdown. It was a shutdown, like literally shutdown. And you know, I always say it on podcasts, Mega Man, there was a video of it. There is a video of it.
I need the video.
We all need it, but they're
okay.
Yeah, we had the video and we actually had a copy and lost it.
Oh.
It's like a freak thing. It's so weird how we lost that video, yeah? And then I know Mega's got a copy because they gave us a copy. I can't remember who gave us, but we had a copy, but they've got a copy. And on it, you see, as I'm saying it to you, you see their man on stage and you see the point where someone says some Heartless in the building, you know? And you see them all looking around. It's on the video, crystal clear.
Ain't that Mux guy got it? He was filming everything, bro. Nothing sorted.
Yeah.
You get me?
Someone's got that. Someone has got that.
We need it. Side note, have you heard the new Dizzee tune where he's saying, what's going on there all these years later? Do you have a viewpoint, sir?
Yeah.
Because what?
All right, so it's good that you mentioned that because I'll clear this up. I went on Pound Sterling's podcast, the Winners podcast, a couple of weeks ago, under 3 weeks ago. And since I went on there and I stated, Heartless Crew, we really started grime. What we done started the foundations of grime. Again, we didn't intend to start grime, but everything we done is what started grime. You understand? The foundation of what we done, and I kind of listed it. You understand? Since I made that statement, it's like the scene's gone mad, and everyone is now saying they started grime, or they're giving their 2 pence of how they started grime, and this and that and the other. And what was the first grime tune? You understand?
Yeah.
Again, I set that trend, and again, just like from back in the old days, man's always been a trendsetter and always been ahead of the game. And now, since I've said that, now everyone is coming out.
There's definitely a lot of conversation about the origins of grime.
Everyone's now saying this and that and where the other. And Dizzee even said he started grime.
Yeah. His actual EP is called...
It's called I Started Grime. And again, this is why I said this in the beginning, that 3 weeks ago, yeah, is because if you don't tell like the history and tell like things how it happened, it gets misconstrued and changed, and then as it's like his story, people make it up and say whatever, you understand?
Yeah.
So I will just show them before it's a new year, before, you understand, because everything's researched, people need to know the foundations, you need to know your history, you understand? You need to know your beginning so you can see where you're going and understand yourself. So this is why I'm making it known to people. The Heartless Crew are the foundation of this. We started this thing off here. Facts. No one could deny it. And again, all these people were saying they started grime, but they're not saying, even big up Maxwell D, could I have to check Maxwell D? Because Maxwell D said that.
He did say, yes, he did say, we put out a short, and he did say that PAYG are responsible for grime because of what they were doing. He did shout out, I got to just be in part, he shouted out Dizzee, Rascal, he said what they were doing. He shouted out Genius, what he was doing with Rinse. did shout out Johnny Cash, what he was doing. So he said we were responsible for going that way. Not to shit stir at all.
No, it's good to hear that. And I saw the short clip.
He didn't mention Heartless Crew in that statement. He could have just been, but I think he sent, but us lot were doing that.
Yeah.
So
again,
not to put words in his mouth.
Yeah.
But
the statement he said, and I fact check him, it's totally incorrect. And Maxwell is my brethren, but it's totally incorrect because he says, yes, he thinks they're responsible. But the telling thing is, when he says it, it's shaky. He doesn't look sure of himself when he's saying it. You understand? But Maxwell, I'm just saying, this is my opinion. I'm here to say my talk, and I'm saying it as I saw it. You understand? And Maxwell is my brethren, so me and Maxwell will talk anyway.
Hey, big up Maxwell.
Big him up, of course. This is the family saying, but I'm going to say what I'm saying.
Please do.
Maxwell weren't sure when he was saying that. It's like, and then you even have to ask it again a second time. You understand? You want confirmation because the first way he tries to answer it is like he goes around the houses. You understand? He ain't straight with anything. But I'm saying straight facts, and I want anyone out there in the scene to check me. I'm saying facts. What we done as Heartless Crew started the whole grime thing. Facts. Way before Dizzee, way before all the rest of them. You understand? Because we were doing this thing from 98, and these men were listening to us. So like there's things, like when you said to like a lot of these people, okay, you started grime. How did you start grime? Because that's the golden question. What is it you done that started grime? I don't know, and I'll let them answer, but I'll tell you what Heartless Crew done that started grime. The first thing, if I'm to body it, we started to play garage in a sound system fashion. Yes, and that there created grime because the way garage was being played was one way, and we brought a whole different sound system culture to garage, and in a way brightened it up, dirtied it up, fluffed it up, raggled it up, whatever you want to call it. And that there was the turning point from garage to grime. Now to break everything down, everyone knows grime came from garage. We all agree on that point.
I agree.
Okay, now garage, when we started to play garage, things we done that are the foundations of grime that was not happening without us or before us. First thing we done is the crew thing. All them grime crews are called crew. Why are they called crew? They're called crew because they followed the Heartless Crew. They fashioned themselves after Heartless Crew. That's why they're called crew, if they admit it or they don't admit it. But we were the first crew in garage. Okay, so that's the first thing. We changed the garage genre from a DJ-led genre to an MC-led genre. Again, by default, we done that. But there's two MCs in the Heartless Crew. There was one DJ. Me and Moe were up front and we were getting accolade, and plus we're chatting lyrics all the way through because we learned that from Jungle. So we're now chatting lyrics all the way through garage. On the instrumentals on garage, we're chatting all the way through.
That's correct.
Right? So this was not in garage before, but this is the foundation of grime. Grime is an MC-led genre, and grime is also about the MC spraying as many bars as they can. You understand? So that we set that pattern. That's one. Okay, reloads. I would argue reloads weren't in garage before we came in, but even if reloads was in garage before we came, the sound system reloads we brought into garage were definitely not there before us. And when I mean sound system reloads, I mean chat 4-bar lyrics and wheel up the tune. You understand? That there, again, is foundation of grime. All the grime MCs try to chat their top lyrics and get a reload. We bring that. That wasn't there before us. You understand? So again, this is facts. So these people who claim to have started grime need to say how they started it. But I'm giving man a breakdown of how and why we, not why, but how we started it. Again, the instrumentals in garage were, they were like, they weren't designed for an MC, you understand? So they had a lot of vocals. It was more vocally led, you understand? And then you'd get a little 8-bar gap, and someone like Creed will fill in the 8-bar gap with a little lyric, maybe a 4-bar repeat, you understand? What Fonti started to do is to change the music, you understand? And leave it open and play different instrumentals, like bashment instrumentals, slow down or speed it up, so we could MC all the way across. So again, he's changing the landscape of the music. You understand? So as well as us sort of changing it by the MCs, Fonti's changing it by the music he's playing. So now he's making the music much more open so we can chat. So he's designing the music for us as MCs, which again is what Grime's about. Grime's about playing instrumentals so the MC can have their way. So again, we've set that pattern there. Fonti's done that, you understand, instinctively because he's trying to please me and Mighty Moe in a way. You understand? So that's happening. Again, Fonti's speeding up the music and then he's bringing in other things like sound effects, dub plates, you understand? All these other things as like a sound system is what Grime is about. Grime's that gritty, dirty kind of, you understand, vibe. And then mixing in jungle and all these other kind of elements into garage, that is now the basis of Grime, you understand? Two MCs spraying all the way across, jumping up, reload. Remember, us were on the front of the stage as well. There's another thing we brought into it, you understand? Was not there prior to us in garage. Me and Mo were MCing from the front of the stage. Where Creed and man were behind the music, behind the DJ, because the DJ was prominent and the MC was secondary. We changed that format. We made the MC, you understand, primary and the DJ secondary, and we be on stage at the front of the stage, rah, we understand, giving all the bars and you understand, then getting the wheel ups. That was not in garage before, and that is fundamental of Grime. You understand? So all these things. Then on top of that, our lyrical content. You understand? We was chatting about Gal, Bombay Roll, Reebok, looking off texts, this, that, and other robberies, and you understand? We're chatting about the street life on garage on that tempo. None of that was getting done prior to us. These are all fundamentals of Grime. So when people say, oh, they started it, you have to ask them all these questions like, what is it you done that started Grime? Now, all those elements together, you understand, was still on garage. Because remember, the music was called garage. But this is the other very important thing to remember. All these top MCs, what everyone's saying that are Grime MCs, were all in garage. All those crews were all garage crews. Because Grime wasn't invented yet. So all these people who were saying they invented Grime, they were all in garage. The Wileys, the Kanos, the Gets, they were all in garage. And people are going on like, Heartless Crew was over there, or like we're from some different dimension. In all of these raves was Heartless Crew and all these other crews. We were all in the raves together and they were garage raves. It's just that it was getting darker. You understand? And we was instrumenting that change. But all of these people were all in it together and they were all garage guys and garage MCs and garage girls, and garage crews, fashioning themselves after Heartless Crew. You understand? Now later down, like as things are happening, they big up Johnny Cash and big up these people because they are starting to produce and make music designed for the MCs. They're now doing that, but we had already been doing this with other music and other genres, you get me? We've already been doing this. So where people say talking about production comes way later. I'm talking about we was doing this in 1998. You understand? Everything else comes way later. PAYG going after the millennium. You understand? They're like after 2000. So this after 2000. So what we've been doing it for a whole 2 years, and all these men have been listening to us on the radio and listening to our tapes and fashioning their lyrics after us. And obviously, yeah, they're practicing, but they're not out there. Maxwell D also says they were the biggest crew at the time. I have to fact check him again. PAYG wasn't the biggest crew. Heartless Crew was the biggest crew. You understand? He's saying things that are totally incorrect, but again, I have to check it, and people can now come back to me and say, no, this or that, and I'll give them because my things, it's not no shaky thing. I'm not saying anything half-hearted. I'm saying this is what it is. Prior to all of them, man, we set it.
I think some may say it's the sound. That obviously Grime was 140 BPM.
Yeah.
So some may say, well, actually, yeah, what you're saying, although is correct, the Grime, the sound was not a garage sound. Therefore, where did that sound come from? I presume, someone would say.
Again, and that's what it's a good theory, but like I'll say this: what is it that any of these Grime crews have? What is it that they've done different than what Heartless Crew started? Have any of them done anything different than what Heartless Crew done?
Yeah, I hear that.
They've not done anything different.
The only thing I would speculate or to say is the actual sound. The sound was not a garage sound.
But our sound...
Because the tempo is different, isn't it? I suppose it's that, isn't it? There's Grime is 140, right? Garage is...
Grime's 140.
What's garage?
138 trick is 138.
Yeah. Okay.
So...
Yeah, it's very similar.
But and remember, the garage was getting dark way before these man you understand, started to say anything about grime. If 138 track is 138, yeah, and that's when garage is getting dark. Remember, it's 138, man are pitching it up. As a DJ, you're playing the music faster. So you're playing it, 140 and plus anyway. You understand? So there's no argument that these men can say the lyrics, we were chatting, EMC's Alive is 98. That's a grime lyric. It's not a garage lyric. Because garage man was saying different thing. If you don't like it, you don't need to hear it. A lot of MCs just talk bullshit. We see the place, but they just can't hack it. You understand? I'm making them lyrics up because these men are doing what they're doing. You understand? And this is still early. This is still 98. You understand? So this is grime. But my energy is the energy of the grime boys. They've got that energy for me because I was on the stage doing all of that stuff. What they're doing, none of them man have done anything different than what Heartless Crew said. And this is why man say pattern. You understand? And a lot of men are saying this is why they have patterns out there. You understand? This is why I'm saying what I'm saying now, because man have been doing stuff and man are still doing stuff. But if people need to know the origins of things, how things started, why things started, you understand? And that's why they have patterns. So if man designs something, you patent it. So that man, say that was by you and you get paid of that, you understand? And that's your creation. Yeah. Because what it is, like, just like any creative out there, if you create something and then next to the next man saying they created it or whatever, you're going to be, you're going to be pissed. You're going to want to say the truth from what it really is and make people understand, no, that's all I'm doing. You understand? I'm busy and booked and busy anyway. It's not that you understand, but I need people to know what the foundation was. Yeah, where the dad said that thing there, straight up. And I would ask any of these men to bring an argument to me that's different. Well, a lot of people tend to give it to Wiley. They say he's the godfather of it. Yeah, and that's beautiful. And that is beautiful because I don't know. Two things. One, I've never heard Wiley say he started grime, him personally. That's a nice thing. I've never heard him say that. I guess it's for the people to say it. Yeah, I've never heard him say that, number one. And number two, Godfather. Now, let's break that down in the natural sense. What is a godfather? You're asking me? No, I'll tell you. I'll tell you what a godfather is. If two people have a child, they call on godparents. Yes. And the godparents are there that if anything happens to any of the parents, the godparents stand in and they look after and they help grow the child and they're there to support. That's what a godfather is. A godfather is not a father. That's why if you look on my Instagram, my thing is the biological father. Yeah, the biological father. So Wiley, he's called himself the Godfather. Godfather's usually taken from like the film or something. In like, I get the technical term, but this is why sometimes it's not good to use slang. And that's why through this conversation, I've tried to stay off of slang words because slang gets misconstrued because slang, one word can be used for many different meanings. Yeah, sure. You understand? So that's why if we're going to take the word, let's look at what it is and what, you understand? That's what I know, Godfather. You understand? The Godfather, you stand in for the parents if need be. And that's how I look at Wiley. Yes, Wiley, you've looked after the scene. The scene was there, man impregnated and, you understand, made the baby. Yeah. Biological. Not stepfather. You're a stepfather. You're a godfather. You understand? Man done the deed. So you're saying Bushkin's the daddy? Basically, no. Yes, I am saying that as well because I don't even want it to be. Yes, I am saying that because, like, the energy of grime. You understand? Out of us in the Heartless Crew, I'm the one who bring that energy. You understand? That energy of being on the stage, that energy of being boisterous, that energy of being up in your face, the energy of like the clash lyrics and the whiling and you understand the wanting to kind of you understand the bore true energy when we're going to Rave. I'm the man who's saying I can agree with that. 30 man on the guest list. That was me. You understand? When Heartless Crew's rolling 30 man on the guest list, that's me who implemented that. Yo, we want 30 on our guest list and we're boring through the crowd. That's us, you understand? And that's me who said that. So yes, of that thing, I am the daddy, but I'm not gonna take the accolade by myself because I wouldn't have done it without Fonti and Moe in that kind of, in the vibe of Heartless Crew. We started it, you know. I'm not going to like isolate and say, oh, this, that, and the other. But the energy of grime is definitely my energy. And from your perspective, what is the first grime song then? It's a question that I can't answer because like all the songs that influenced grime weren't grime yet. All these men who call themselves grime MCs, they are garage MCs. You understand? So it's not like
But as the biological father, yeah, I'm asking what you think then is the first grime song. Because there would have to be one, right?
No, there wouldn't have to be one.
Surely it would have, the origin would have to start somewhere along that line. Has to.
I mean, like, that is too much of a subjective question, basically.
But in the father's eyes,
yeah.
Just to be devil's advocate, the father was there. The father should know these things. Do you want to pause the tapes?
No, I'm thinking again because you know me.
No, I'm sorry, I'm putting you on the spot.
No,
do you know what it is? I know the internet's going to ask these questions.
You're not even putting me on the spot.
I'm asking these
questions.
questions.
I've got to think. But
I can give you some ideas of what's been said on the
Loads of people
online.
have been saying all these things, and I see them online, and it's not. Again, they're just coming from the entire. I saw a big nasty said DTI was the first.
So yeah, so
tune.
from that point of view, I think that was the labelling of the word grime.
Yeah, okay.
And from I've done a little bit of research after it, and I think it was either Cameo or one of the dice lot that said like they put that DTI in a grimy category, and they just said take out the Y and call it grime.
Okay.
That doesn't mean. I just think that's what it was labelled.
Well, then technically that would be the first grime song. Then, if that is the case, that's what it's labelled. Apparently, if that's what
allegedly,
labelled.
Wiley was calling his stuff Eski beats. So just the actual name. That's apparently the origin. Whether or not the Wiley stuff sounded and what it is, it could. Someone wrote a comment in that Wiley started it, but Skepta coined the phrase. Those guys coined the phrase.
Yeah. Okay. Well, again, if that to me, you know what it is. I don't know the first grime tune because I'm not a grime DJ. I'm not a DJ. By that time my DJing days are done. And it's again when you say the father should know, it's like a father could have 6 kids. You understand? But when your kid gets to 13, 14, you don't know everything your kid's doing.
No, I hear that. So, I've just got to ask.
It's a good question. But it's a trying to like trick.
No,
man.
I'm not trying to trick you.
No,
Don't say that.
No, I'm saying it.
I'm not trying to trick you.
But again,
because that has been the conversation. Has been what is the first grime tune?
But to me, grime. It's not the first grime tune. Grime is an energy and a vibe.
Okay.
That's what grime is. So these people who are talking about the first grime tune, everyone who's saying that to me, they don't know what they're talking about.
Right.
So that's why I kind of dismiss that. Because grime is not about the production. You understand? That came later. It's just like anything.
Right. So that's where I think there's a grey area because there was a vibe, a sense, an energy that was grime, but it just wasn't called that yet.
Exactly. And that's why I'm saying what we done as the Heartless Crew started
could be
that.
easily perceived as grime.
Again, the golden question is, what has or is any of these grime DJs doing or grime MCs doing different than what Heartless Crew started?
Okay, so from my perspective, and I'm just nobody, I'm just a normal person, when I heard songs like Rap This, So Solid, that was distinctively different from other songs around there, yeah? Because of the way it hit, the way it was just spitting, etc. Just going forward, things like Oi, for example, again, sounded a little bit different in the way it was from prior.
No, but again, you're going around it.
I'm not claiming it.
No, you're going around it. The question is, what did or are any of these grime crews or MCs or DJs, whichever way you want to look at it, what is it that they are doing or did that was different than what Heartless Crew started? Nothing.
Okay.
I'll answer that for you. But you can answer it. But I'll tell you point blank, nothing.
Okay. I will be devil's advocate and say these are songs. Heartless Crew didn't necessarily drop songs like that. No, maybe that was it.
Well, no, we made songs.
Okay.
We have made songs.
Okay.
Superglue, it came out the same time as Eskimo and all them tunes there. So,
but Superglue rhythm, the Heartless rhythm, that is, I would say, more garagey. We got the vibes, yo. It's very...
No, the rhythm, no. Again, this is where man's go wrong because man don't know the history. Superglue rhythm, yeah, we had another name for it first, yeah, but the rhythm was, you can suck our dicks all night long. Nah, this ain't a love song. Heartless Crew, can't go wrong. Winner wear thong, like winner wear thong, like Beckham. I won't suck it, but I can fuck it. I won't suck it, but I can fuck it. Put your tongue on the tip and just lick. Yeah, girlfriend, I know you like it.
Okay.
That was
the original. We never heard that version.
No, but people who know heard it, because that was the original dub plate.
Okay.
That was there first, and that was running in the scene long before the Superglue, what people know. But what happened again, Fonti said, yo guys, if you want this tune to go anywhere, you have to change lyrics, because that lyrics ain't going nowhere.
They ain't getting played.
Exactly, so we changed the song, and then that's when man come with, it's just me and the man them from a long time, and then the chorus, and that's how that song built. But originally, the beat was much darker, you understand? The beat was much darker, and they were the lyrics on it.
Can you understand that because that didn't come out,
the
general public wouldn't necessarily know that?
The general public know. If you were around at that time, they do know it.
Okay.
Yeah, when I was Margs and them, big up Margs and them on there, because he knew that song, and I was surprised that he knew, but we was playing that long before Superglue. But the point I'm talking about, that came out at the same time as Eskimo. All those tunes were out at the same time. You understand? So it's not, is that grime? Because it weren't garage.
Yeah.
Because the chorus is on it now.
That's why a lot of people say that was grime. Eskimo stuff, pretty much.
That Eskimo, one year we was in Napa, Eskimo and Superglue were on repeat. You understand? So, but it's in a garage rave. It's the garage era. All of that shit is in garage. So all these people saying whatever, they're misled because grime wasn't out yet. To me, you see grime, POW 2004, that's that grime era. Up until then, it was still garage.
Okay.
You understand?
So then you could say POW was the first grime tune?
Arguably, yes, you could say POW.
Are you saying that?
I'm not saying it, no. But
what is the father saying?
The father's saying grime is an energy. And a vibe.
Okay.
It's
not a specific song that could checkpoint.
No, you can't. Okay. What it is, it's a vibe and an energy, you understand? Yeah. That's what it is. And that's what makes grime. Because grime is on a tempo of 140. Trap and them things are also 140.
Yeah.
So are they grime?
Okay.
You understand?
No, that's fine.
Tempo can't define, yes, tempo has a part of it, but really what grime is about, the grime culture is about spitting all the way across the rhythm and getting reloads. This is the fundamentals of grime. Somebody tell me different.
Yeah, okay. But then the grime tunes were getting choruses and then they were like formatted as songs.
Later down.
Yeah.
But originally what grime is about is all these stuff, and this is why like people have to go to the origins. All these stuff start with an energy. What it starts with is here, this is how it started, 2 MCs and a DJ. That's what started grime.
Some people say, what do you call it? Wiley, and you guys are in that video.
We're in the video, yeah. Cool.
So some people say that was the juncture of turning.
Yeah.
Because he's even saying, what do you call it?
Yeah.
And even though it wasn't called grime, people go, that's the start of it, even though the phrase wasn't born yet. Could you go with that?
I could go with something like that, because he did a justice situation, you understand, and said, yeah, what do you call it? You understand?
So he was saying there is a new sound. What do you call it?
Yes, yeah.
What would you guys call it?
Yes,
so that could be a good junction of a turning point.
Junction.
And you guys are in the video, so it's almost like in a subconscious where you guys are handing over the baton. Not
man's gone too far.
Not in a way of like.
Yo. No, you know
I don't mean that in a way of we're done.
Yeah.
Just you get me.
No, you know one thing what I would say, and I don't know if it's come across in this thing, so I definitely need to say this here, yeah. Everything we're talking about is a celebration.
Absolutely. And it doesn't really matter. It matters.
It matters.
It matters
it
to
really
you.
Matters.
To you.
It really
Correct.
matters.
But to the end user like me, who wasn't there like that, it doesn't matter because it's beautiful. Like it's a discussion, but it's not beef. It's not that. And ultimately, it's for the people to do.
It's just like anyone who's fatherless.
Yes.
You want to know who your father is.
Wow.
You understand?
Wow.
That's what it is really.
Okay.
And also, I'll throw into that because again, it's analogies and little things like how I said the Godfather. This is why a lot of people, when I've said what I've said, a lot of people like up in arms and they're not accepting it. But again, it's like if you have been without your father for certain years, and this is in a natural sense. Now your father walks into your life and says, "Oh, I'm your dad. I've been gone for the last 15 years, but hey, son, how you doing, mate? I'm here now." Yeah. A lot of young men, are gonna say, "Fuck off! Like, you're not my dad. Like, who are you? Where you been?" So they're gonna have a lot of resentment, and that's what man's facing. A little bit of that backlash. There's a lot of people who were there who said, "Yeah, man, of course, we know you're we know it is what it is." But then there's a lot of people, and they're generally the fans of these artists who say, "No, how can you be? Where you been? What are you talking about? You can't be the man's daddy and where you son." And this is in a natural sense. A father walks into his son's life and son says, "Fuck off! You're not my dad. I don't know you. Who are you? He's my dad." And this is what's happening now. And people are saying, "Oh, Wiley's my dad." And cool, you understand? But funny enough, Wiley's not coming out and saying he's your dad. You understand? I haven't heard, all these arguments are going around now, but the people who really could say something, I've not heard any one of them say it.
But that could be a humble approach. Like, it's really not for me to say, do you know what I mean?
It's like it's like a Puff Daddy thing. And again, I draw everyone.
Whoa,
it's like,
no,
it's like
Diddy.
a Puffy. It's
What
like,
do you mean?
Puffy was doing what he's doing, and a lot of people were around him, and whether they knew or they didn't know, I'm not too sure. But when now Puffy's been locked down, you know, one or two people are coming out, but the majority are not saying anything. So you've got to say, well, why aren't you saying anything then? What now? What you haven't got a voice all of a sudden? What's happening? So I'm saying, yes, Heartless Crew, crystal clear, started the foundations of grime. What we done started grime. Wiley is on tape himself saying, if we didn't listen to Heartless Crew, arguably we wouldn't have started or gone and done what we done.
You definitely grew MCs. You definitely grew. I was at a show at your 30-year reunion. We'll talk about that. But Kano said, quote unquote, "You man grew me."
Yes,
yeah.
Scorcher said it the other day.
Yeah.
Gets has said it.
Yeah.
Wiley himself said it.
I don't think that's up for any dispute.
No, it's not.
Do you know what I mean?
But that's not up for anything, because they've all said it on tape. So either they were lying then, or if they say something different, they'd be lying now. But again, I celebrate these men. Each one teach one. You understand? I may have taught these men something, and they've taught me loads of stuff. Whether they admit it or not, I'm admitting, like, I've learned stuff from all these. I see their journey, and what we done, we took it to here, and these men are taking it here. You understand? And again, now us man can come and take it back again, and then it's a baton. You understand? That's where it is, where the baton thing goes. You understand? It's each one teach one. It's a journey. You understand? Now Stormzy's taking it. Central C. Now you got the young ones coming, and it's going crazy. The UK is beautiful for me to know. Say, wow, when we started this thing here, nothing weren't really going on that tempo. We show people what you could do with that tempo. You understand? We show people and enlighten them. You understand? Now it's gone mad.
Just to be a devil's advocate, someone like Shabba could be like, "I started it because you man learnt from me." If it weren't for Shabba, you wouldn't have, for argument's sake.
Shabba wouldn't say.
No, I know he wouldn't. Big up Shabba.
He could
but
say,
I'm saying it just doesn't. Where does it stop? Do you get me? Because you were inspired by Shabba, and Shabba was no doubt inspired by.
Exactly. So this is why I said it, and it's a like very crystal clear thing. You see, that garage wave, that was something brand new at its time. You understand?
Right.
That there started grime. Now grime is a totally brand new concept. It wasn't there before. You understand? So we started it from that era. You understand? We started that. You understand? That's what we started. Like, when you chase everything back, it all comes back from sound system, some ragga, jungle, rare. So arguably, you got African Bombata, all them man there.
Cool,
you understand? Cool, and but all the but fun enough, chatting and toasting come from Jamaica anyway. The hip hop man, they admit that. You understand? So there's a lineage that goes, you understand, down. But then when you get to this point here, you understand, obviously everyone's gonna claim their thing because someone arguably started the jungle scene, you understand? And then the garage scene, no one in the UK can take claim for garage, because garage is a US thing. Then garage went to UK garage or UKG, you understand? And then what we done with UKG on that tempo, we changed the face of that music, you understand? And then that led on to grime. So Shabba can't say that he changed the face.
He's not saying that.
You understand?
I'm not saying that.
No, I'm just saying, I'm putting it again, I'm being very specific so that man can't misstrew it.
Come back and misconstrue.
Yeah, I'm not backing down. I'm saying it. Yo, some of these man, come out and say your thing, because fun enough, and there's nothing wrong with it. You learn the little blueprint from us, man. And again, I say, what is it that any of these grime crews have done that's different than what Heartless Crew started? Nothing, because what they're all doing is MCing over tunes. You understand? Like what we started doing, you understand? With a certain vibe and a certain energy and a certain velocity. You understand? And they just continued that pattern. Kano says it and all the rest of them say it. You understand? But there's nothing wrong with that. And we're supposed to be celebrating each other and giving each other the flowers and the accolade.
How does Mighty feel about any of this? Does he care?
I mean, again, arguably not, because he's not saying anything. You understand? But you'd have to ask him personally. And he does care, but again, everyone who cares, if you care, say something. Because if you don't, it looks and appears that you don't care.
Okay, fair enough. You put that to bed. The Superglue with him, let me just talk about that, because the record deal, you get a record deal. Who do you sign with?
We signed with Warner East West.
Okay, how much is that deal?
$500,000.
$500,000. Is that for an album? What is that?
Yeah, it was an album, yeah.
Okay, is that upfront payment? Because that is a lot of money.
Yeah. What's that one? I believe it was, you know. Don't quote me, because I don't even like. You're probably the only one who's saying. I give the figures.
That much money, and you don't know if you got $500,000 in the account or not. You know what I'm saying? Man doesn't even know, bro. Okay.
It's a good question. I can't.
That just shows how much money you had. Okay?
I know we had a lot of money in the account. Yeah,
right. So you get $500,000 per album deal. Superglue Rhythm comes out, tears down everything. Then why the no album? Why the no?
Again, and this is why I can't remember certain fact, because that was a very disgruntled time of our life.
Okay.
And we had the most money that we had at any time, but we were at each other's throats. We weren't enjoying the vibe amongst each other.
Right.
So it wasn't a happy time for us.
Right. So let's then move into that. What happened? Was it just too much time with each other? What was it then?
We wasn't listening to each other.
It's just egos. You are famous now. Let's have it right in the UK. Heartless Crew is one of the most famous. You don't have to be in the charts to know that. Anyone on Heartless Crew, the biggest.
At that time, that's correct.
You don't need no promo like that. Everybody knows, north to south of UK. Heartless Crew #1. They all know your faces, so you are famous. How did you handle fame, by the way?
I embraced it, but I've always been popular way before this.
Yeah, but this is a different type of popular.
You're
going Bristol and Manchester and Scunthorpe, and man are going, what?
Yeah.
Is that Bushkin?
Yeah, I mean, again, man, all three of us are very humble. I'm the most like brazen out of all three of us.
Right.
And we're all kind of humble, so it never madly went to our heads. Yeah, we did get a bit, our ego did grow, but not amazingly, not no mad change. You understand? We never got addicted to beer, drugs, or drink, or girls, or like that. We all remained grounded. I was always popular from primary school.
Was that hard though, the temptation, because you're famous? No.
But again, man's all got a healthy understanding of God and religion,
right?
Which helps. If you haven't got that, then you can just go mad and that kid in the sweet shop. But when you've got some kind of foundation, something else, it's a little barrier. It's a little like, ooh, I wouldn't do that. Like everyone's got it inside them anyway. A little, you understand, compass, but it's just whether you listen to it.
Drink and drugs are prevalent. They're everywhere.
Of course.
No doubt it's free for you guys.
Of course,
do you know what I mean?
all day long. But again, you've got to know yourself. That's another thing my mum taught me. Know thyself.
Yeah, okay, cool. So then what, in your opinion, happened?
Well, we signed with the label that gave us the most money, which was wrong, because we should have signed with a label who wanted to nurture us and understand us. So that was a big mistake. So we had all the money, but we never had the love of the label. They didn't understand us. So that was a friction.
Did you need love off the label? Because you was a self-contained group. You could have to just churn out them tunes and just pass it to them.
It's not as easy as that. No? It's not as easy, because where we was young, remember we was like 20, maybe 21. So these people are big people. They're big men and big women, and they're running a label. So we're listening to them in a way and expect them to know what to do with us because they've signed us. But me, I was a bit anti and a bit rogue. So I'm saying to the man, them Fonti and Moe, like, these people don't know what they're doing. Like, come on, we've done this. We know what we're doing.
Right.
Like, believe in ourselves and whatever. But we weren't listening to each other. That's why I said that. You understand?
Yeah.
So the man, in a way, listening to the label, they're telling us to do certain things. They're putting us in with certain people to make music who are really talented people. But again, they're not in our scene. They don't understand us. So we're starting to fray. I'm now doing a bit more road stuff. I'm like outside. I'm turning up to studio when I want, because I'm like, this is foolishness. Like, what are we doing here?
Right.
You understand? So that's a little crack. Plus, we are making a lot of money on the road, musically, running our own business.
Right, yeah.
And this is mainly me and Mighty Moe. So then there was another divide. So you've got me and Mighty Moe, and you've got Fonti. Yes, and Fonti's in the studio. Yes, and we had the music house. We bought all new equipment because we got money. So we bought Akai 5000, all the top equipment. So Fonti's in the studio by himself. So he's isolated. And me and Moe are out and about with the weed and the rucksack and the $3 grand. And we're running the business of Heartless Crew. So now there's a divide in ourselves, because now it's like Fonti's saying, this is the music business, boys. And in hindsight, I have to give it to Fonti, because we argued so much around this time. But Fonti was kind of right, you know, because he's saying, look, guys, it's a music business. Let's make the music. Let's do this. Let's do that. And then all the business will come. And I'm entrepreneurial. You know, so it was me and Fonti kind of at loggerheads. And I'm saying, boy, we're making this amount of money. We're doing the business. The office is thriving. It's popping. Like, you know, it is literally popping. And I'm looking at clubs to invest in and buying gastro restaurants and shit like that. You know, and Fonti saying, look, let's just buckle down and do the music, and the Moe's on my side.
Right.
You understand? So then there's that little divide, and then we're coming to Fonti's late at night to the music house, and we're saying, Fonti, where's the beats? Where's the beats? Like, we've been hustling in the office, things are popping. Like, we've got this, we've got that. Like, this booking there is where we're like, where's the music? And Fonti's like, boy, you understand? Like, where are you, man? Kind of thing. Like, I need you, man, over here so we can vibe and make the music. Yes, I am the main music man.
I need you to.
But I need the energy, because it wasn't, you understand, it wasn't like this, you understand? So then there's that divide, then girls. So there's so many dynamics. Oh, you're the best one, you should do it by yourself, you understand? So all this is going on, headache with the record label, we're coming in there, they're doing foolishness, and we're arguing with them, you understand? Plus we are popular, everyone's their own man, we've got money, you understand, we've got cars, you understand? Like, so there's lots of energies and dynamics going on all at one time, and then there's like, all right, come, let's split the money and buy houses. And that's why I said to you, that's like the beginning of the end in a way.
Right.
Because all our money, despite all this, all our money was together, so we still had that unity.
Yeah.
And that kind of respect, like, yeah. But when everyone took their money individually.
Who was it that brought up that conversation, the split of money?
Don't quote me, but I think Fonti, but don't quote me.
Okay, fair enough.
But it would have a Fonti or Moe. Let me throw them under the bus like that. It weren't me.
Okay. And roughly how much was in there?
I don't know. I can guess, but I wouldn't even disclose it. But again, it's not, to me.
$500,000 each?
No, it weren't that much.
Okay.
It weren't that much.
300 grand each?
I wouldn't disclose how much money it was at the time. But
enough to buy a house, mortgage free. In North London. Hey, North London's got some places, you know.
Again, it's a tricky question, and if anyone who knows how much prices would have been then would kind of
a substantial amount of.
We had good money, you understand. But again, it was never the money.
Yeah. No, I hear that. I'm just trying to get just paint the picture. Okay, so what's the straw that breaks the camel's back then? In your opinion, and also big up Mighty. I speak to Mighty now and then, brother. He's been here. Very good brother.
Man,
it's nothing like that. You're here. I need to know what your truth is and how you see things. Okay, so FYI.
Okay, it was like a lot of yes, big up Mighty and Fonti, man, because the journey's been epic.
Yes,
so
of course.
Salute them, man, there, because as I'm saying, the man them are legendary.
Absolutely.
So
good, you know.
There's loads of.
But
things.
kind of, in your opinion.
All right, one thing that came straight to my mind, and it's funny you mentioned Cameo, and big up Cameo, you understand, because he's a bridging, and again, man was young and silly in a way. We've gone to Napa, and Cameo said I believe, don't quote me, he said something like he's the best DJ in Napa.
Cameo did.
DJ Cameo saying I'm the best DJ in Napa, and that's come round to me. I've heard that, and I'm like, wow, what's man talking about? Again, I'm kind of a bit hot-headed. So when I'm hearing that, I'm like, Channel, what's he talking about? He must be Dizzee. You understand? So we said, all right, we're gonna bury him. You understand?
Right.
In Napa. So we've gone out to a club. I don't even know if was we playing? I think we might have been playing. And
side note, I was in Napa in 2000. Spot Club, you man was mashing up the place. But anyway, I just put that out there.
Location. R.I.P. Peter, location.
Yeah, come on, R.I.P. Yeah. But go on.
So yeah, we're in Napa, and I'm hearing the rumor Cameo saying he's the best on the island, and I'm like, I'm not having that. You understand? So we're playing out, and yeah, we had a night. I think we was playing out in black and white. I don't know why, but Fonti wasn't there. It was only me and Moe playing. Because Moe can DJ. We could both DJ, but that night Moe was DJing and I was MCing, and we was doing our little sound thing. And I'm saying, boy, Cameo was in the rave as well. You understand? Everyone's in the rave. I don't know why. I don't know where Fonti was. I don't think Fonti was there. Anyway, we've shelled Cameo. We're playing bare tunes. Mo's playing the Muppet with him and saying, oh, you're a Muppet, rare, what are you talking about? This and another. We're just killing him. Literally, me and Mo are on the floor laughing, we're rolling around, we're having so much fun. Yeah. You understand? Again, it's sound thing. It's normal, you understand? Shelling, man. But obviously, he's in the crowd, he's getting hot. It's heated. It's not fun for him because we're like taking a real piss out of him. And then he's come up to man after and said, I can't remember exactly what he said, but anyway, I've ended up slapping him, you understand? And it's like, and again, I apologise then, and I apologise publicly, you understand? Because it's not a done thing, you understand? But I was drunk that night as well, you understand? Not that that's an excuse, you understand? So that's happened. We were all on One Extra, I think. I remember him being on One Extra. I think we was actually on One Extra, you understand? But after that, like it was a bit sour, because it wasn't right. And then the Greeks who were like run the island at the time, obviously it's in Greece anyway, they come to man and said, nah, where are kind of thing, it's out of order. Anyway, so that was that, and it kind of blew over. But Mo took it really bad, and it was weird because it was me and Mo who was doing it together.
What did you take bad? That you did that?
I did that. But I'm defending the man, them. You understand? Really and truly, because he's coming up and he's, you understand, rearing up. You understand? So it's like, okay, cool. You understand? So after that, Mo left us in Napa. Mo actually flew back to England and left me and Fonti in Napa. Fonti weren't there at the clash. So it's like, well, go on. Fonti's like, well, go on, Mo, what are you saying? You understand? And I'm saying, come on, cuz, it's like we're all together. I'm defending the man, them. You understand? So that was one thing that stood out, you understand? It was like a little bit of a kind of like, oh, why, like, you understand? And then the kind of after that, Mo was doing his own thing. But we did get back together as well. Also, I forgot the name as well. The name changed. So
from what I know, because it was quite public at the time. The Heartless Crew name was not registered or something. Was it not registered? No one had registered the name, and then Mighty registered it to himself. Allegedly. It was registered.
And I think it was registered, and then he renewed it in his own name. And then this even led to like Fonti doing rap diss records. Exactly, because he was the first MC,
and it was public. Large up statement, because he was wearing a statement already then.
Big up statement. Yeah, man,
they give me this garms.
100, man.
They've been giving me garms for 10 years,
I've been rocking his garms, bare videos, and
yeah, come on, man.
Oh, yeah, man. So that kicked off. Fonti done that, showed him on that as well. And everything he was saying again was.
And then, unfortunately, it just looked sour from the outside. It looked like the group was dismantled.
Well, we did, because I one year, before the turn of the year, I said, you know what, I'm allowing it. Again, there was a lot going on as well, because there was that. We spent a lot of money. We got taxed a whole heap of money, like stupid amount of tax we had to pay.
Hey, that tax man's coming for you, brother.
Yeah, it was nasty. And like we bought Elkie Books' bus, which was my idea.
What's that, a tour bus?
Tour bus.
Right.
You understand?
How much was a tour bus?
Don't quote, I think 18 grand.
Right, you bought the bus.
Back then, that was a lot of money.
Right.
And the bus got stolen, and the man's blamed me for it, because it was my idea to buy the bus.
Was it insured?
No.
Oh shit.
So again, these little things were all little
Just
cracks.
added up, yeah.
You understand? They were all cracks. You understand? And so the man would blame me for that, and I was like, it's weird because I'm saying, yo, I put so much peas in the man's in pocket, and like, you understand? Like it's nothing. You understand? I was a bit more blasé about it. You understand? And also, the reason it got stolen to me, my idea, they might say different. The man were dragging their feet. We had all the money to fix the van up. You understand? And the man were dragging their feet because after we bought it, they started saying, oh, they didn't want to buy it. I said, dragging their feet. It wasn't
insured. Why wasn't it insured?
We just weren't thinking.
Yeah, okay.
We was young. Maybe we was 20. Maybe we was 20. I don't even know if it was 21 yet.
But I do believe the name was returned, or you saw the name?
Moe gave my name. Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. Then you didn't reform. Yeah, because garage never really dies. It didn't die, innit? You forever had.
It quieted down, but yeah, as Heartless Crew, because we're not garage, we're a sound system. We've always been busy because whatever scene came up, we was able to morph into that scene and add that scene into what we was doing. Yeah. So then garage died down. We done a little bit of we're not fully in dubstep, but we dipped our toe in. We dipped up again. It's very evident, and I should say, grime. We've got probably more grime dubs than half of these guys.
So I was gonna say,
we was in grime, you understand, as well, because you understand straight after the guy. We was in grime.
But did you not want to make any grime tunes then?
We did make some tunes, but we're more of a sound system. You understand? Where them and more went into artists, we was a sound system. And it's interesting to say now, the essence what we started back then in the early 90s, we are still the only crew really who's still doing that essence of what man started till now, week in, week out. You understand? Because that's what we are, the original sound system crew. You understand? All these other guys, they're not playing out week in, week out, and they're not MCing and DJing as they were in the grime scene.
Can I just ask what happened with the label deal then? Because it falls through. Then what happens with that? All that money? Then you get to keep.
They drop us, and we get the best deal of the century because we're allowed to keep our music and all the money.
Whoa!
Top deal. Big up.
How does that happen?
Big up our lawyer, Paul.
So you just kept the $500,000.
Bad man.
Paul,
Bad man.
Who's Paul, bro? I need Paul and I need Paul's number, bro.
Bad man. Yeah, we got the deal of the century. We got to keep our publishing, signing, and album.
So the Superglue rhythm now, you guys own that?
Yep.
Amazing. And I'm guessing that still brings in the money.
Still good, yeah, still there. So, again, you know what, and as well, yes, some of it was planned, but a lot of it was good karma, good, God is good, and you understand, just doing the right thing and moving with love and a clean heart.
Fast forwarding, you kind of, there was a 30-year reunion a couple of years ago. I was very fortunate enough to be there. I had the best view in the house. Obviously, Kano said you man grew me. I have not seen that atmosphere or vibe probably for 10 years prior to that. It was unbelievable. This is just me being,
David, have a quick one. I know you're going to say it.
What? No, I noticed Mighty was a bit distant from you guys. And I was catching Mighty away from the vibes. I don't know why. I need to speak to Mighty. I'd love to have him on the show. I'm not talking behind Mighty's back. I love Mighty. I speak to Mighty. Big up. But yeah, how was that event for you? First to see like Kano, General Levy, More Fire Crew, everyone coming out for you guys. Firstly, how was that?
It was amazing, man. And everyone showed us so much love. And all them man there come out. Kano I highlight the most because he charges stupid money. You can't book Kano.
And Top Boy is hot right then.
What? Kano come out for free for the love of the man them. For absolutely free. So we're always forever in debt. I mean, we've done 3 raves for him and we've done favor. But it's no favor you can't favor Kano because his thing is gone mad. Yeah. You understand? So that's just...
And he shut the whole place down. And it was amazing to see.
It's amazing, and people don't get to see Kano in a rave setting. You ain't seen him like that for so many years. So that in itself was just so beautiful. But then I've still got to big up Jamie, Frisco, General Levy, Super D. Everyone came out for us for the love, man. Yeah. And that is just amazing. So beautiful. MC Neat, DT,
it was unbelievable, and
Yeah.
it really took me back. And I'm sure everyone else that was there. I mean, where are the Heartless Crew now? What's going on?
No, boy, we're ever prevalent. Let's like right now, it's gone full circle. We're busy back in them days. There, like it's gone mad. Like we are booked and busy. Man, just come back from Dubai. Yeah, then we was in Cardiff on Saturdays. Like it's Shelly. It's crazy.
I'm not seeing Mighty out.
No, Mighty's taking a break.
Okay.
You understand? For the last 2 years, I think it's coming up now.
Okay.
Mighty's taking a break.
You good with Mighty?
I'm good with Mo. Yeah.
We love to see that.
Yeah, no, of course.
We love
I
to
would
hear
have
that.
Mo done a show. Maybe how much? Maybe is it even 2 months? I
Yeah.
can't remember. He done a little show the other day, and I went down there and surprised him, and then he drew me out, and we done the Superglue with him together and whatnot.
Okay.
So
So if Mo's out, why are you not out? Like, because that's what, as a fan, not as a host or a stirrer, nothing like that.
Yeah.
I've got love for you, brothers. Just as a fan,
Yeah.
I would love to see that.
No, that's why everyone would love to see it, and you know, we talk about it. Even me and Point spoke
But
about
there
it on Sunday,
appears
but
to be no dramas.
No,
that's what water under the bridge.
Yeah.
Why am I not seeing that as a fan?
Exactly, and that's that question. And Mo, come on, you
Okay.
need to come on the show and
So that-
speak up and let the fans know what's going on. I know mostly he's taking a break. It's going to
Yeah.
take a break for a little while, and it was initially supposed to be a 6-month break.
Yeah.
And that 6 months turned into a year, and it's now in 2 years.
I-
And Mo's outside, he's DJing, he's MCing. You understand? So he's out doing little gigs and stuff like that. So it's like, yo, and we're out there doing the thing. You understand? As a Heartless Crew. You understand?
Yeah.
So it's like, what go on? But again, like Mo's his own man, you understand? So, and I respect Mo because he's got a different understanding of life and
Yeah,
music.
he's in the spiritual path that I've noticed. Big
Yeah,
up. You know,
yeah,
I don't want
exactly.
to speak about Mo like that.
No,
'cause
we have to get Mo
that's
on,
a
but we
brother.
can see what we can say what we see.
He's on the
And
spiritual.
I know Mo is as a brother, you understand?
Yeah.
We've grown, you understand?
Come on.
So what I do know, this is my take. If I had to speak freely on it and say my take, it's like, and I ain't really sworn on this DVD, but the music industry is fuckery.
Right.
You understand? It's full of bare fuckeries. You understand? If you look at it like that, and then you could look at it like, boy, I love it. You understand? But I know it's full of fuckery.
Yeah.
You understand? And Mo also understands that. But like, I'm a very robust, resilient person. Mo is also, but Mo, in a way, I want to almost say Mo's a lot more sensitive than me, but also maybe in a way Mo's more sensible. You understand? And Mo knows what he likes and what he doesn't like, and he's not going against himself. You understand? And I know the full 100ness and sometimes the pace and what we're doing, it weren't always to Mo's liking from the very early days.
Right.
You understand? And remember, Mo's originally a DJ. You understand? His natural habitat is probably behind the decks. My natural habitat is up in your face. So as you get older, you understand,
Sure.
you become more of who you actually are, and you trust yourself and you believe in yourself more. And I respect Mo because that's what Mo seems to be doing to me. And obviously we speak as well, so some of it I also know firsthand. But if I'm to speak, you understand, that it's like, yeah, man.
And it's that as well. It's like you bring so much joy to others, like so much joy. I suppose you've got to bring joy to yourself, right?
Yeah,
and if you're not doing that, it can be a double-edged sword, right?
Exactly, because you burn yourself
much as happiness
out.
you're giving out to the world.
Yeah, you can leave yourself empty. You understand? And that's like Mo is very, very sensitive, but sensitive not the actual. He's intuitive. He's got very good intuition, very good judge of character. This scene is full of bare beasts and werewolves and sharks. So when you're in that pit and that belly of the beast, you understand? If you are sensitive and you feel energies and you feel things, I can only imagine that's very taxing on you as a person.
I can only relate to UK Apache who walked away from it all for similar kind of reasons.
Yeah, well,
because
then-
of all of that, despite the love and all of that.
Yeah.
Just as a fan, I'd love to see, you know what I mean, that.
Oh yeah, and we all but you know what? It's like there's so much great memories and tapes and videos, and so it's there.
When's the book coming out, bro? When's the movie coming out, bro?
They're on the cards, man. They're on the cards. They're on the cards.
It better be. Side note: Fonti's in the Craig David video, right?
Back in the days, yeah.
Yeah, fill me in.
Yeah.
So we have to standpoint that.
Yeah.
Do you know how that happened? Because again, You're in the what do you call it video, which some may argue birthed something. Fonti's in. Fonti's in the Craig David Film Me In video, which definitely birthed a superstar. I don't know how that happened. Do you know how that happened? I don't think people realise that at the start of Film Me In that is
that's
Fonti.
Fonti's in the video, man. I think Craig David they hollered back in the days, but the way they done it was a covert way. I think Fonti might have even had to audition for that, if I can remember correctly.
Oh, really? Because it was his first song, so he wasn't Craig David like that.
He weren't massive, and we was actually big. And I think the people who were doing it knew by having Fonti in it at the time, because that was a big thing at the time. They were privy to us. We're young, like, okay, it's a music video, you understand? So we're kind of, and Fonti's going. I think
But it's a clever co-sign, isn't it?
Very.
Again, it's like Fonti's there. I mean,
yeah, of course. But I remember also. Another thing what the man have to mention that implemented grime is the crisp biscuit, where Fonti's mixing different genres, and what he was doing then had now a blueprint for all DJs. When we played jungle in the raves and all that, now that's normal. Every DJ plays a bit of jungle at the end of their set, bringing a bit of bashment in. We started all that.
That is true.
No one was
used to
doing
fling
that.
jungle at the end and just mash up the thing.
Cool.
You know?
And now everyone's doing that like it's normal, but people forgetting we started that. Man weren't doing that. You understand? So again, these are little things. The crisp biscuit thing. If you remember that Craig David, it's like a crisp biscuit tune. That's if you listen to it, it's a crisp biscuit. That's what Fonti was doing. Fonti was mixing R&B and slow jams with garage beats.
I never see it like that still.
Bruv, when I'm saying that this thing here, we started this thing, I'm not mixing my words, I'm not mincing it, but anyone, I look at the camera, anyone, I look at that camera, anyone, come and chat to me. And more so, you can even draw out Fonti, even ask Mighty Moe. They're going to tell you the similar things.
You brought out some stuff there, I forgot about that. What is that? Because we didn't even, to get me.
I forgot. Again,
yo.
This is what I forgot to even say. We was talking about lyrics. You understand?
Yo. Are we listening? Have you got this? So, could you just describe what these are?
This is lyrics. And this is what I'm trying to say. Why man got so much lyrics in the head, but because man are writing them down, you understand? Like,
these are the original lyrics.
These are the original lyrics. But what I wanted,
man brought out the museum. What
I wanted to show, man, is because that's later down. Like this is early days, yeah.
Yeah.
I never even, I didn't even look at all this before. Look, Precious, Wrecking Crew. This must have been Rave. Look, Shabba, Vicious V, Dangerous D, Shorty, and that. Moe Bushkin. This must have been a lineup man's doing, you get me? Heartless.
Yeah.
This is early days. But what I want to show, man, is that these lyrics, are like 98. Look, 96.
Yeah.
You understand? So, but the garage lyrics at 99. You understand? Like, metric, MC get box, MC get kick, MC get split when MC get hit with my baseball bat.
Yeah.
Yes, it's basic now, but then on them lyrics in 1999.
13 of the 4th, 99.
Okay, so this is look 98.
Yeah, okay.
30 of a second, 98. Cockney, my Cockney twang, goes my bedroom.
My Cockney cock, jeez.
All of that, that's so this is 98. So what I'm trying to say is, these is what inspired these men, because all them grime things, what they're saying is after 2000. We ran all this. This is what set the pace. This is what set the tone of grime. Because man weren't chatting all these type of things on that tempo, you understand?
Well, this is like history.
This is real history.
This is art. You could sell this on the eBay, bro.
This is, look, Cockney, my Cockney, you understand? Cockney cock, that's the Cockney, that's the Cockney twang. There's Cockney cock and there's Cockney twang. It's a remix.
Where's Cockney cock, bro? I want that, bro. I'll buy it off you now, bro.
That's right there, you can buy it. That's 99.
That's so you can buy it.
No, you can't buy it. I'm gassing.
Cockney, my Cockney cock. When I'm on the bed, my Cockney don't stop. Oh my God! Don't fucking gas me, bro.
Yeah.
Yo!
It's all there. So what I'm saying, these things, it's
Friday
receipts.
the 8th of June 99. Cockney, my Cockney cock. When I'm in the bed, my Cockney don't stop. No matter what, no matter how about, my Cockney won't flop.
It's receipts. When you look at it, like, that's 98 and that's 99.
Brother, I'll frame this, you know. What's the matter with you, cuz? You can't.
Well, look at this. This is 98. And again, tell me if this is not like grime stuff. Want to test me, MC Bushkin, you must be out of your head on ecstasy. Gonna take an army to move me. I'm a Cody, the MOE. It's basic, but it's
above.
It is what it is then.
Yeah, this has spun me because I know this lyric specifically.
This is what I'm saying. This is what man are doing. 98. You know you can't stop me and change can't hold me. Motherfucker better call your army. I'm over there just like what's
So it's very lyrical. I can understand what you're saying. Like more lyrical. MCs weren't doing it like this. Do you know what I'm saying?
100%.
So 98, 99. Where else? What we got?
98. This is all.
Man's got folders in here, but where's?
Well, this is the lifetime. This is just like.
But we have to show the people them. Look, bro.
It's there. It's lyrics. This is lyrics. This book. This lyrics. When man say, you understand? Man got lyrics. Man got lyrics.
But let me have this, please.
Nah, no,
please,
man.
Bro.
Mad,
please,
mad.
bro. Let me frame
You're
this,
mad.
bro.
You're
Come
mad.
on,
This
man.
is, I can't. You understand? This is. But this is what I'm trying to say.
Don't bend the paper, man. Fucking hell, bro.
This is
bro.
This is real archive. But what it is, what I'm
Man, bend the cock. Don't do that, bro.
look. That's the lyric there. What I'm saying that I bust. It's so ironic as well. That's the lyric that I bust at the party there. That's 92.
1992. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so you don't.
3 of the 10th, 92.
Right. So that's why I wasn't really saying it. Yeah.
Okay,
that's why I'm not saying nothing. Do you understand? Because this is the understand history. Look.
Bad.
This is history.
Bad.
You understand? This is history. So this is when I'm saying all these things. It's not no gimmicks. I'm saying this is what inspired.
Man brought receipts.
This is what
man,
inspired
I was
the man.
thinking, hold on, in the bag, bro. Man came to my yard. Yo, what's going on? Man brought receipts.
This is it. This is what I'm talking about. You understand? So this is like, man can't really chat to man. You get me? Because this is really what it is, and this is what inspired the thing. You understand?
No.
It's these lyrics and what Fonti was doing on the decks. You understand? And what we were doing as a collective. What inspired PAYG, inspired Soul
Turn
Solid.
it around just so that it's there, bro.
It inspired all of them man there to do what they were doing, and there's nothing wrong with that. We should be celebrating.
Is this too high?
We should be celebrating and loving it.
Yeah.
There ain't nothing wrong with this. This is what it is. This is the foundation. Just like anyone, any John, when they support whoever, you understand? Little John, you understand? This one, the one who started rock. I'm not talking about Elvis. I'm talking about little them old school man. You understand? Super, the man are celebrated. You understand? And it like years to come, we will be celebrated and remembered. You understand? Because this is what we done. But if we ain't saying our story and making it known, then man's gonna come and run. And at the moment, this is the interesting thing. Why now is everyone coming out and saying they started grime? Because I said that 3 weeks ago. No one was saying this before. Maxwell D wasn't saying that. I've never heard Maxwell D say that before.
I think I asked him though, to be fair. But
yeah, but again, you've asked him and he's saying it, but he wasn't saying this before.
Yeah.
Dizzee never said that. This is what.
Why did Diddy talk about punching Mega Man in his tune?
Again, but remember they kicked off in Napa, innit? They did have a little.
Yeah, but we know, everyone knows that story.
Yeah, well, that's it. So now you understand, he's saying no one ain't talking about it, and that's what he's saying, because no one was talking about it.
It's all about 20 years of, I'm thinking, okay,
again, it's a little bit of a reach, but me, because I look at things in vibe and clash and sound thing, it's like, all right, he's dropping a little one-liner. Yes, and Mega is an MC as well originally. I don't think Mega will reply because he doesn't need to. But it's a little bait out. You understand? And Dizzee wants a little hype and he's saying his truth. You understand? Which is, I didn't see the internet, but we was in and around Napa at the time. We might have flown in. So I remember the island was like, it was beef them time there between Roll Deep and Soul Solid. You understand? I do remember that. So he's saying the little spice thing, but my thing is, why now is everyone saying they started grime? Why is everyone saying the first grime tune? It's because I've said this. Because no one wasn't saying this a month ago. So you understand? So again, whether people like it or not, they still have to come to the source. You understand? A man said, what now? This one saying it. I started this. Now I'm started this and that and the other. And yeah, we done this. And what? Hold on a minute. It was radio silence a second ago.
Yeah, well, I hear that. Well, when a giant speaks, I guess people have to listen.
Well, again, I always keep my mum told me keep your feet on the ground, and as I'm gonna be here and I'm gonna be humble. So whether man say I'm a giant or man say I'm a midget, you understand? I'm just saying the truth as I know it, you understand? And that truth has resonated with people because it sent shockwaves through the scene, and now all of a sudden, man in jail, man on road and everywhere in between.
But it's healthy in a way, innit?
It's brilliant. It's brilliant because people have to know your roots. You're nothing without your roots. So people need to know your roots.
Can I just touch upon a viral moment with you and Anthony Joshua?
Yeah.
Shall I move with this? Right, I need to move.
Go on, let me.
Oh, no. Or we could take them out. Can we take them out? It's just the bag is just a bit. I think that it's interesting. If that's okay.
Yeah,
is that okay?
Is
that all right?
It's a bit
Is that shining too much?
anesthetics, yeah?
Man, get above the lyrics, so do you get me? Is that all right, or is it shining off it? Yeah, they're the lyrics. Let's have it right. Let's put that on there. Let's remove the water. It's done. Yeah. We don't need it. You get me? Can I touch upon the AJ thing? Viral moment. From what I can see, Anthony Joshua loves garage. He's been on stage singing 21 Seconds. Shout out to MC Special Joe, that's my guy. He was at a show and he was doing that, but he seems to appreciate that. What possessed you to stand up in a press conference of boxing and give him the super glue rhythm, bruv?
You know what? Big up Derek Chisora, the war done, you understand? Because again, the clip doesn't depict the whole picture.
Right.
But if I'll put it all in the context and run it by people. What happened is, Anthony Joshua just finished the fight. We're in Saudi, you understand? He's won the fight. I'm kind of up in and around the front anyway. He's walking out the ring. Everyone's trying to get to him. It's like that old wedding story when it's like if you're a guest at a wedding and you sit at the back, you understand? Some people go and sit at the front, and then when you sit at the back, people who's actually wedding, they come and get you from the back and bring you to the front because you're an important guest, you understand? But you don't need to put eggs up yourself. So I'm there, and he's walking past, and everyone's all over him. Anthony, and he sees me, he's like, Bushy! And my man, there's even a picture on a video where my man grabbed me and said, I'm just like a little dwarf. You understand? Because he's just excited and just going, Bushy! And he just wanted to celebrate the win with me. You understand? I'm like, oh, Anthony. You understand? So he was like, yo, it's like a moment. And he said, come. So then I've gone with him and the entourage into the back room. He does a little bit of interviews with people, and then after we're waiting around. I've done some interviews. I'm in and around now with people.
On.
You said I'm just mingling, and then the press conference. I can't remember who said come to the press conference as well. So I've gone to the press conference. He's gone wherever. Then they've said go to press conference as well. So I've gone in there. I'm sitting down, mind my business. Big up Derek Jensen, war man himself. He's in there. People are asking questions, and I had a serious question to ask Anthony. I wanted to say something to him, and I did actually say it to him. But as I'm trying to say it, if you see the whole video, Derek is saying, forget that, we want the Superglue, get in the ring, and he's singing it himself.
Okay.
He starts singing little bits of it. And if you know, I'm saying, flipping up, because my man's just killing me. Like, go on, get in the lyrics. We're Superglue, we want Heartless Crew. And so I asked a little question. Sit down, he's like, forget all that, and he's just non-stop. You understand? So after I got up and spat the lyrics, but it seemed that I just jumped up out of nowhere and spat the lyrics. But he was egging me on for the longest while. Yeah. And then, bust it. And again, Anthony's like, look, right, it's a good moment again, because he looks at like, Bushy, the legend himself. It's like, that's accolade.
Did you know Anthony prior to that?
Yeah, I know him, yeah. We've known him from Raves and seen him about, you understand, and whatever else. And you understand, we've been to a couple of his, I actually went to one the other day, his mansion party, probably about 2 weeks ago. Yeah. You understand, went there. And yeah, we've known him. You understand, interesting fact with me and him, we met playing the boxing game. Okay. And I've always been good in the boxing game, you understand?
Oh, the punch bag thing. Okay.
Yeah, in Watford one time. Yeah. And he was just masking me on it, and I was getting so mad. This is way before he's famous or whatever, and the understand, man's getting hot-headed. You understand? And he pulled me to the side and said, brother, I'm a boxer, man. You get me?
I don't care, brother.
Okay, cool.
EMC's alive.
Cool.
EMC. No, but it's lovely.
He's such a good brother, man. He's blessed, man.
It's lovely. Like, it appears I don't know him, but he keeps his ear to the ground, and it's amazing that the world's watching him, and still he's
still living life. It's about at the party 2 weeks ago. He was on the mic MCing for no word of lie the whole night. From I got there till I left, he was on the mic, and he was in the slow jam room, and it was like. I know it and believe it, but it's like if I'm telling people everything, he was in the room MCing with like the slow jam was predominantly girls in there anyway, and he was toasting and whatever, like normal.
Love that.
That's what he was. That's he's not even a boxer.
Love that.
So yeah, man.
No, come on, big up. You must have been in some crazy rooms, brother. Are there any standout gigs for you that'll be like, yo, or like people you've met?
Yeah, we've done so much, but I pay a lot of homage to Rio Ferdinand. We played at Rio's wedding back in the day, which was special for us because we didn't really know him. A lot of the footballers were like fans of us back in the days, and they used to listen to us while they're getting like warmed up and stuff. But like we didn't actually know him, and he booked us for his wedding and flew us halfway around the world. I think we might have been, I can't remember where we was, and he flew us to somewhere, then we had to go Antigua, then we had to get a boat. You understand? We've done a real like round the world trip to get to his wedding, which was like on a little island, and he had to get a boat to the island. He gave us like the second best accommodation after himself. We all had individual rooms with jacuzzis in it. This is back in the days. Yeah. So that was just sick. And then the first night was like the stag night, and we've come late because we didn't arrive with everyone because we had to fly around the world. So we're a bit frosty, and then people were really nice to got sort us out dinner, and it's like the woman was like the fixer, the woman who organised it. Yeah. So we come there late, she made sure it was fine, checked in, whatever, then said, yeah, get food, and then the boys are all outside by the pool, and we've gone out there, and us three just kind of by ourselves over here, and then like the man said, come on, what happened to you, man? Come on, man, come in. And that was the first night, and we were there chilling with all these boys, and it was wicked. And one of the most beautiful memories I've got of the whole thing was one of his brethren, me and him was just talking. He was like, I remember being kids with Rio and his brother, and we had the baddest football team, and we was all saying one of us has to make it, but whoever makes it is gonna bring in the rest. You understand? And he was like, this is testament to it, because Rio flew all of them. I think he flew them all on a private plane or first class, all his brethren to the wedding, and his brethren was telling me the story, and it was just that beautiful moment. It was at night at the island, and he was like, yo, the man stuck to his word, and the man set up a couple man with businesses, and he just, you know, I don't know Rio Ferdinand, but he was telling me about him and how they used to play football and how they used to bang up all the teams in their area, and it was just brilliant. And then we like end up there for Rio in the pool. It's a brilliant thing. So we done that. We went LA. We flew to LA. We done, you know the man, what's that? You know the man who owns the racing, Bernie Ecclestone.
Ecclestone, yeah.
We done Ecclestone's daughter.
Tamara Ecclestone.
No, Petra.
Okay, yeah,
She's the one who says more behind the scenes.
Yeah.
So her boyfriend is a big Heartless Crew fan.
Okay.
And she.
It's not James Stunt, is it? That's the other one. No, go on, right, go on.
Yeah,
I've got it. Yeah.
The boyfriend wasn't. He's proper sweet. Those man. But he was a big fan of Heartless Crew, and the wife organised to have us fly over for his private party.
Mad.
And again, it was sick. LA. At that time, we'd never been LA. Actually, only one time I've been LA, and that was. Yeah. I know. So I've been twice. But that was the first time. Flew us over. Me and Fonti, Moe couldn't make it that time. I don't know what happened. I think his visa or something went wrong. Me and Fonti flew over. They paid us like the money, but it wasn't even the money, it was just a hospitality. When we got there, they gave us spending money, which was new to us as well. You understand? We was only there for like maybe even 48 hours. So we didn't even spend the money because everything was there anyway. We went to the house, they had the biggest, I think their mansion in LA was the biggest or second biggest at the time. You understand? Had a bowling alley in there. This was like, wow. Yeah. You understand? Like after the rave, they've got like hot dogs and burgers and stuff, and we're in there playing bowling. It was just mad, like. And the party, there's only about 30 people in the party.
Do you ever take time to look back and be like, "Rah, man, I've done all this," or are you forever going forward?
Forever going forward, man. And that's why I said the book and all that stuff's gonna come, because
you should, definitely.
man's doing so much, and there's so much to do and so much more. That all what man's done and achieved is brilliant, but what's coming next that's really the thing.
We're gonna end soon, so thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, brother.
I do this thing where we ask AI to ask you questions.
Okay.
Yeah, it's this new thing.
Wow.
Some of it might just you've probably answered, but this is all AI has figured out who you are and is asking you questions.
Wow, that's a new thing. I like that. That's a new little
my
style.
thing.
I love
if
that.
anyone robs this, it came from me, bro.
But again, now you see you're proud of it, and you want to make sure you say your thing and cement it, pattern it.
I impregnated this
exactly.
thing. Get
Okay.
me? Ain't
good.
no one done this. I've been doing this for months. You get me?
Salute.
We love that. Yeah. If you've answered it in the conversation, what was the wildest moment you experienced during the peak of Heartless Crew's career? Wildest moment? Do you have one?
Oh, mate. Oh. You know, one wild thing was me and Moe driving up the motorway. Again, we'd done countless gigs.
Yeah.
And driving, and I must have fallen asleep at the wheel. You understand? Moe's sleeping, and it's like I wake up and I'm careering off into the barrier. Yeah. And I wake up, scream. Moe wakes up, screams. We're both screaming, like holding stuff like that. And I must have spun the wheel, and we done a 360 on the motorway, and then continued driving straight. Like I have done it, but I won't take any claim to it. It was just God. You know when they say Jesus take the wheel, that was a Jesus take the wheel moment. And we done a 360 and continued going up the motorway.
Did you park up and sleep, or did you just carry on?
I can't, bro, we was fucking screaming and laughing.
You're so scared then, you're just awake,
innit? It's like,
yeah.
Big up Moe on that one. Only me and Moe know that one.
The world knows it now. If you had to describe Heartless Crew in one word, what would it be and why? This is all AI, by the way. I know the word, but go on.
Heartless Crew, the ultimate vibes machine.
Vibes, yeah. I was gonna say vibes. Do you ever think UK garage will ever dominate the charts like it did back in the day? Chat GTP, you know.
Good question. Well, I want to say yes, just out of.
I'm gonna say yes. I think everything comes full circle.
Yeah, just out of the love for it, I want to say yes.
Side note from this: what's your favourite garage tunes? Just for you personally, top 3.
Tumbling Down, Tough Jam and Mac Jam and Mont, Moe's Groove.
Which sort of one, Tough Jam?
Tumbling Down.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, that's what it's called. That, Moe's Groove, Circles, Green DA, Baby Love. Yeah, 4, that's 4.
And just away from Heartless Crew, who's your best MCs in garage, your favourite, your top 3?
In garage?
Yeah.
I mean, I rate RB. I really rate RB. RB was cold with it. Different. Precious, I'm going to hail Precious up because he don't get enough accolades.
Yeah, that's true.
And Precious is early. Before all of these, man, Precious was there.
Facts.
Like, he needs to get his flowers. So I'm going to put Precious in there. And Gets, I'm going to put Gets in there because Gets, again, like I said on this thing, and everyone needs to know, all of these men are garage MCs. They may have gone on and done grime, but they were doing garage. It's just garage morphed into grime.
Right.
You understand? And Gets, I love his journey. He's cold, one of the coldest, and he's just got better and better and better over time.
I'm working on Gets on here, man. It's hard work, but one day.
No, God is good.
Okay, cool. What's one thing about the early garage scene that people today wouldn't believe? Interesting. Bit of a.
And maybe people wouldn't believe the fashion and everyone wearing the shoes. Got
what, the Patrick Cox?
Going out and Patrick Cox, Jimmy B's, and going out raving in shoes so that you could dance proper, you could move, and people.
Dance is what's missing
today. So
these all of this stuff, this drill and everything, even grime. People ain't dancing.
Yeah, exactly.
Bring back the dance. The girls will follow. Everything.
Exactly.
The community thrives, bro.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? People want stand. Well, they were, but it was vibes, dance,
vibes,
man.
Happiness, more happy, but the music was more lighter. The music was a bit more fun.
I know, man. Amazing time to be alive, bro. What was the most unexpected person you saw vibing to a Heartless Crew set? You ever done a rave and be like, "Rah, it's that my man"?
Loads. To be honest with you, loads. It's loads. I can't even tell you off the top of my head, but so many celebrities are into the Heartless Crew. At one stage, if you're under a certain age and lived in the UK, you would have been into Heartless Crew.
Facts. Okay, so you got no one
Just can't say there's just too many.
Okay. What song or set made you realise Heartless Crew had made it? Was there a turning moment or?
There was a good few, but La Costa Nostra, I think it was a Valentine's one. I think it might have been La Costa Nostra Valentine's special. That set just blew up. That went mad because obviously La Costa Nostra was a big thing. So being on La Costa Nostra was like crazy in itself.
Yeah.
When we hit that with that, wow, we think we made it. And then also we went on Dream Team's Radio 1 show back in the day and shelled that, and that went mad as well. And them two are pinnacles.
Okay, who in the UK music scene reminds you of the Heartless Crew, of the early Heartless Crew energy? Anyone today?
Yeah, 100%. So, this is me, myself, my energy. Gets reminds me of myself with the energy he comes with, and also Crazy Titch. Big up Crazy Titch as well, because he don't get his accolade, but Crazy Titch was cold with it. But he had that boisterous, ball true energy as well, and them energies there definitely reminded me of myself, how I was when I was younger.
Fair enough. What's the funniest or most unexpected line you've ever freestyled in a set? You can skip these.
Don't know that one.
Okay. If you could collaborate with any artist, past or present, who would it be and why?
I'll probably collaborate with Rihanna just because I want to stick it on her.
Fair play.
Yeah, I'll leave it there.
What's your take on social media? What's your take on how social media has changed how artists rise to fame compared to your early days? Do you think it's a cheat code?
Definitely a cheat code. Definitely a cheat code. People are getting massive accolades without necessarily doing the hard graft that was
groundwork.
Yeah, the groundwork that we had to do in our days. But at the same time, I'm not bitter about it. It's a new era. But what it is, it's lowered the quality and the tone of the music, you understand, and what's going on, because these people are arguably in positions, certain powers in certain places, and they haven't got the knowledge and the know-how and the real finesse to do what they're doing in the way we know it. The quality's been lost, you understand, and that's not really good for the scene.
It's also easy come, easy go, innit? With some of them, I find.
Yes.
They become trends. It's like a conveyor belt of music, boom, 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 and it doesn't.
Yeah, it doesn't last. Got no substance.
But when you put in that graph,
people are not making it necessarily for the right reasons. You understand? And so it's not so heartfelt. Music originally is a passion, and you understand? You're saying something.
What's the craziest fan interaction you've ever had? We're almost there, folks. We're almost there.
Craziest fan interaction. I don't know.
Okay.
Sure.
If you weren't MCing, what do you think you would be doing right now?
Originally, I wanted to be a lawyer. That's why I had the lyrics. I'm original legal clerk, wake up early, go to work. I was actually working in the solicitors in South London as a legal clerk. But then I got kind of turned off by that because it's too much lies and it's this bag of lying and stuff like that. So if I wasn't doing music, maybe, I don't know, I'd be doing some kind of helping work.
Giving back. What's one habit or skill that's helped you stay in the game for so long?
Being a people's person, man.
Yeah.
Being able to interact with people and get on with different people and different vibes, and just having a great attitude.
Have you ever had an embarrassing moment on stage that's turned into a joke? For years?
I've dropped off a speaker. I had quite a few, but that's the first one that comes to mind. I jumped up on a speaker at one festival. I think it's in Morden Park.
What? And you stacked it?
And I dropped off and dropped behind. It was like shit. The whole way was like thinking what happened, and then I ran round.
And there's no footage of it, so
yeah.
So like it never happened.
Yeah, it's a mad one.
If someone wrote a book about your life, what would the title be?
The King of Grime. No, I'm only joking. No,
Jeez!
I'm joking. No.
The dad.
I'm actually joking. I'm joking.
The father.
That is actually a joke. That's real tongue in cheek. Might just be MC Bushkin.
Do you think grime is even bigger than garage? If you put them side to side into what?
No way.
So then, do you really need that title of grime?
No, I'm taking a piece.
Okay.
For the
But you know this whole.
fans
Do
and
you know what I'm
the
saying?
things.
Because garage was so big in itself. There's a lot of talk about grime being who started it and all that. People don't realise garage is
Garage
a
is-
monster in itself.
Garage
you
is
know what I'm
bigger
saying?
than grime. But the funny thing is, it's like, this is where the real importance lies. It's good that you say it because, like, do you need the title of what you've done, started grime or whatever? Yes, because this is the history. This is what people need to know. Doesn't make difference if garage is bigger than grime. 'Cause I'm not claiming to have started garage. We definitely changed the face of garage, which morphed into grime. That's what we've done. Facts.
Can you spit a freestyle right now? You don't need to do that. We all know what your capabilities are, and you'll gas it, and I'll end up throwing all this on the floor, and then you'll charge me for the lyrics. What's the most ridiculous rumor you've heard about yourself or the Heartless Crew?
Back in the days, man used to say we smoked food, but because we was skinny, we was bare skinny, and man was, I'm still quite skinny now anyway, and man was all the ends.
Right. Who's the better dancer, you, Mighty Moe, or Fonti?
Fonti, hands down.
What's
all
a
day
trend
long.
or fashion style from back in the day that you think should make a comeback? Yeah, if you had to pick a one thing.
Why? Bring back off-key moshi, man.
Off-key moshi,
Bring back
come
the
on,
off-keys,
man.
man.
Hey,
Bring back the off-keys.
It's a cycle, you know.
Yeah,
I
bring
know,
them
so you
back.
got a wardrobe
What?
ready to fire.
Hey, if you bring that back, I'm back on top form.
You were the king of off-key moshis.
I'm back.
You were the king.
Yeah,
Let's have it right.
No, man.
And the tags are still on it. The
I've
square.
got bags of tags. The next one, when I go and do another one, I'm gonna bring the tags and make people see, because that's back in the
What's
day.
this? The plastic tag?
Yeah,
The square.
squares. The
What did you cut
ones,
them?
All I've got,
Man used to just
all
leave
of
them on, you know.
Some of them you leave them, but I've got bags of tags today.
Bro, you know you can sell that on a retro vibe, like the clothes itself on eBay.
Yeah, no, people have offered me big money for them, but no, I'm not taking it.
Mad. If you had 30 seconds to explain why you're a UK legend to someone who's never heard of you, what would you say?
I'm saying I've got to do more work. If you haven't heard of me yet, there's more work to be done.
Yeah, that's mad. Last one is fatherhood. You're a father. How is that for you? How has that changed your life, sir?
It ain't really changed my life. I'm a father, you understand? It's like, it's part of growing up and maturing and being a man, you understand? Can't say it's changed my life dramatically, no, it hasn't.
Okay. And no.
It's what it is, yeah, it's right.
And then I always ask people, are you happy?
Very abundantly, but again, that comes across. People are gonna see it, and anyone who sees me, they always like. People always ask me, "How come you're always so happy? Why are you always smiling? You're always laughing?" And the secret is, I say to everyone, that the secret is you gotta do what you want. You understand? You have to be true to yourself. Know thyself. You understand? I am happy. You understand? It's a choice, but I don't put myself around things I don't like. I don't do things that I don't like. You understand? I'm not around funny things. I keep myself in a happy zone. I know what makes me happy. I know what I like, and I keep in that zone. You understand? I'm not a trier. If things are really hard, I don't try them. I'm not trying to do things. You understand? Don't say I'm not going to do new things, but I don't believe in trying too hard. To me, if you have to try too hard, it's not natural. It's not flowing.
Finally, any advice for anyone up and coming in music that wants to hear it from the father?
Thyself. Know thyself. That's the winner. And coupled with that, there's always a price to pay.
Oh yeah, we spoke about the OF girls, innit? And you did say off camera, these girls are making money, but they are paying a price.
Of course, there's always a price to pay. And again, just to end on a nice note, money can't buy happiness. Money can't buy love. Yes, and people will tell you otherwise, but the realism of it is money can't buy happiness, money can't buy love. You understand? These are things that's innately in you. You understand? You don't need money to be happy.
I want to say thank you for your time, sir.
No,
It's been
thank you
long.
so much.
I really appreciate your
Brilliant.
time.
It's been
Thank you
brilliant.
for bringing all this. If you ever want to sell Cockney, my Cockney talk, please call me. It's one page, bruv. Come on, man. Like, what the fuck, man?
It's part of the
Get me?
history, man. It's
I'll
part of the
frame it
story.
right here, right now.
It's
But
part
it's
of the
cool.
story.
We can talk about that another time. You are an absolute legend.
thank you,
It's been
Shizzio.
it's been an absolute honor to have you here, sir. Whenever I see you, you're smiling. You've always been down to earth. They say don't meet your heroes, but trust me, meeting you, it's been an absolute pleasure. I want to say thank you to you,
really
to
appreciate
Fonti, to Mighty Moe for the work you've put in, the happiness and joy you've brought people, a generation generations of people was witness to that. So that's not blowing no smoke up your ass. Long may it continue. Long may you be healthy. Happy 2025, bro. We love you. It's absolutely good, you know.
Big up, man.
We out later.